Shalom, Yasha'al. It's your brother, His Will, also known as Hanan Yasha'al. Today we just, I wanted to come with a couple, some scriptures of encouraging words and, other things, of that nature. First and foremost, once again, want to give all glory to Yahawah and Him alone for His mercy and His righteousness throughout the whole earth. Thank you, Yahawah. We're going to be going to today. The lesson is called Yahawah's Portion, and the reason why is because there's very select few people that depend on Yahawah, and we're going to get into that more and more. I hope that Yahawah gives you some good insight and understanding on what's going on, and me as well as we do this. We're going to be going to Deuteronomy 32, and we're probably going to be on 1 through 9, but we're going to be doing, what I'm going to be doing is having these, I'm going to at least try to give you some precepts to these, like I said, for encouraging words, for times of all type of things, even when you're in spiritual battle with the enemy, whether it's idolatrous family members or the heathen, so yeah, it starts off and it says, skies, listen, and I will speak. Hear, earth, hear the words of my mouth. My teachings will come like the rain, like a mist falling to the ground, like a gentle rain on the soft grass, like rain on the green plants. So, oh yeah, I want to say this. I am actually in the Bible Gateway, right? And it's a version called the easy to read version. The reason why is because I decided to pick this is because sometimes we get too caught up in everybody want to be deep and wonderful and try to let me break down the scripture, and Yahawah even uses these people in ways like this. As we go on, you'll see how simple it is for us to understand what Yahawah is saying. So, like I said, skies listen and I will speak. Earth, hear the words of my mouth. Watch this, verse 2. Got a couple precepts for verse 2. It's we got Hosea 14:5, also Micah 5:7, Jeremiah 14:22. But I want to go to Hosea, right? 14:5. It says, I will be like the dew to Yasha'al, right? It says, I will be like the dew to Yasha'al. Slakia for me. I will be like the dew to Yasha'al. Yasha'al will bloom like the lily. He will grow like the cedar trees of Lebanon. See, when I used to read this, and shout out to brother Azariah, Elder Azariah, I should say. I watched one of his videos on brother Meritaza channels, Yahawah only, right? Shout out to them brothers. And he was precepting this Deuteronomy 32:2, and he was explaining how Yahawah's doctrine or the teachings, it's dropping like rain everywhere. And as I really dig deep into that, and common sense started to pop up in my head, and it's like, all right, all of these people are starting to wake up. Our brethren and sisters are around the world starting to wake up. You know what I'm saying? And Yahawah's rain, that's his doctrine, and it's dropping. But see, the thing is, to Yahawah's portion, we can't duck it. There's no umbrella there. You don't have no raincoat. You know what I'm saying? There's no Matrix Neo move that you can do to evade his doctrine. And also, I want to go to Micah 5:7 real fast. Micah 5:7. Hold on. It says, Micah 5:7. But those from Yaakov who are still living, and hold on, matter of fact, let me go up some, because I do want to read in context. Let me start at verse 1. because sometimes, our people, well, we've been taught, well, verse this, and that's what it's supposed to be. So let's just read, some things in context so we can, so it says, now strong city, gather your soldiers. They're surrounding us for the attack. They will hit the judge of Yahshua on the cheek with a stick. But you, Bethlehem, Ephraim, are smallest towns in Yehuda or Yahawah. Your family is almost too small to count. But the ruler of Yahshua will come from you to rule for me. His beginnings are from ancient times. Ooh, okay, verse 3. Yahawah will let his people be defeated until the woman, where is that? Damn, what did I just do? Okay, until the woman gives birth to the child, the promised king. Then the rest of his brothers will come back to join the people of Yahshua. He will begin to rule Yahshua in the power of Yahawah. Like a shepherd, he will lead his people to the wonderful name of Yahawah Elohim, and they will live safely, because then his greatness will be known all over the world. Now hold up, before I even go to verse 5. So we got these people, right, that are saying stuff to people. They're going out there in the streets and they're awakening people. They're letting them know, who they are. But then they turn around and they tell our people, that a great destruction is going to come upon us. You know what I'm saying? And that in order for us to be saved, then there has to be some, never mind, I don't want to deviate, but but it says in the beginning of and at the end of 4, it says he will bring a time of peace. So if you following Yahawah and you part of his portion, then how are you going to get destroyed? If it says that he's going to bring a time of peace. See, when you know that you are embedded in Yahawah, and the sacrifice that you have is the cavil of your lips, then he brings you peace. See, we also got to understand that, remember in Deuteronomy in the 28th chapter, where he was telling us that he would give us, send us vexation of heart and things of that nature. I'm paraphrasing, right? But that would be because of the curses of us following man and gods of wood and stone and those type of things. But when you come into the fold of Yahawah, then guess what? He brings you a time of peace. And trust me, I'm not saying it's always a cakewalk, but you will find peace. I mean, Psalms 91 tells you. Okay, so verse 5, it says, yes, the Assyrian army will come into our country and march through our land, but we have plenty of leaders. We can sin against them. Verse 6, with swords in hand, our leaders will defeat the Assyrians and rule the land of Nimrod. They will save us from the Assyrians when they come into our land and march throughout our territory. But watch this, but those from Yaakov who are still living and scattered among the nations will be like dew from Yahawah that does not depend on anyone. They will be like rain on the grass that does not wait for anyone. See, now check this out. It don't say, okay, do you know how much the dew is? It's crazy, because when you think about it, the dew is more numerous than the rain. You see what I'm saying? In a sense, because the dew is like, it's, I don't have to explain to y'all. Y'all know how dew is. But so where's 144,000 at? If it says that it says who are scattered, Yaakov who are scattered, living and scattered among the nations will be like dew from Yahawah that does not depend on anyone. So if we doing what verse 32, I mean, if we doing what verse 2, I mean, if we want verse 2 and 32 in Deuteronomy, then and we also want to be part of this right here in chapter 7, then guess what? Guess what we got to do? We're gonna find out, right? Let's go to Jeremiah 14:22 fast. All right. I'm gonna jump. Let's go up to, let's see, 20. Okay, so let me start at go up to 15. Let me see, 15. Okay, you know what? Right here. Go back. 17. Let's start at 17. So it says, and Jeremiah, speak this message to the people of Yahweh. My eyes fill with tears, day and night, without stopping. I cry for my virgin daughter and for my dear people, because someone hit them and crushed them. They have been hurt very badly. If I go into the country, I see the bodies of those killed in war. If I go into the city, I see sick people from hunger. The priests and prophets continue their work, but they don't understand what is happening. Yahweh, have you completely rejected the nation of Yahweh? Do you hate Zion? You hurt us so badly that we cannot be made well again. Why did you do that? We are hoping for peace, but nothing good has come. We were hoping for a time of healing, but only terror came. Yahweh, we know that we are wicked. Now, this is what, if we want to be in that fold of the dude, this is where we need to start right here, okay? In verse 20, we need to recognize what we have done. All right, verse 20 says, Yahweh, we know that we are wicked. We know that our ancestors did evil things. Yes, we sinned against you. For the good of your name, don't push us away. So wait, there's this rumor out here that if it wasn't for somebody, sacrificing themselves for us, that Yahweh would have done away with us. But as we're seeing in verse 20, our ancestors aren't saying we're righteous, they're saying that we're wicked. And our ancestors, so this has been going on and it's still going on, you see. But it says, for the good of your name, don't push us away. And it's plenty of scripture that tells you that Yahweh says, for my sake, I haven't put y'all away, and because of the covenant I gave to your forefathers. So it says, don't take away the honor from your glorious throne. Remember your agreement with us and do not break it. Watch this. See, foreign idols don't have the power to bring rain. So the sky does not have the power to send down showers of rain. I just want to say something. So if it says foreign idols don't have the power to bring rain, right? Now Yahweh already told us that he was going to send us into a land and we was going to serve these idols that our forefathers didn't even know of, right? Right. Now, how is it we're saying we can't be saved, and this Deuteronomy 32 verse 2 itself can't be done without somebody dying for us, but this person that we calling on, it's a foreign idol and it doesn't have power to bring rain. So why is our people calling upon this idol? Why is our people calling upon this Serbian idol, so to speak, right? It says, you, Yahweh, our Elohim, are our only hope, but you are the one who made all these things. Okay, it says, okay, I'm going back to chapter 32. It's like it. It says, praise Yahweh as I speak. Hold on. Okay. It said, praise Yahweh as I speak Yahweh's name. Now, let me go. Now, just so I can show you something, right? How, sometimes this stuff is is different, right? But it's saying the same thing. But I want to go, but watch this in the Blue Letter Bible, right? I'm just doing the Hebrew name version. There's none, too much different. Well, not really. But it says, for I will proclaim the name of Yahweh. Ascribe greatness to what? Our Elohim. Now, all right. So it might be some. All right. Okay. So I'm gonna say this. I heard somebody, a few people saying we shouldn't be calling on the name of Yahweh, and it's best that we either call him the Most High or the Holy Creator. We got some, and that kind of seems like a problem just a little bit to me. And the reason why, because right here in 32, I'm seeing, verse 30 and verse 3, I'm seeing, I will proclaim the name of Yahweh. Now, I'm gonna get some precepts of Isaiah 12 and 4. Also Exodus 3, right? So let me see, Isaiah 12 and 4. Let's see. I'm gonna go back to this. What's the name? Let me go back to the Blue Letter Bible. Slaki. Alright, Isaiah, Slaki, y'all, Slaki. Alright, and then, let me see. Bear with me, family. Sorry about that. Exodus. Alright, I'm gonna start at 1. It says, Isaiah chapter 12 verse 1. At that time you will say, I praise you, Yahweh. Not I praise you, whatever. It says, Yahweh. And you know what? Before I go there real fast, I want to show people something. And I'll wait because I got to get there anyway. It says, I praise you, Yahweh. You have been angry with me, but don't be angry with me. Don't be angry with me now. Show your love to me. Yahweh is the one who saves us. I trust in him, and I am not afraid. Yahweh, and look, let me show y'all something. See, we finna get somewhere. We finna get somewhere, right? It's crazy how people don't understand that this these scriptures is like a real life thing. And as I look around, I see the name of Yahweh like defiled in so many ways. You know what I'm saying? Even those that say they're Torah only, it's like they in a way, and I ain't throwing no slack or anything. You know what I'm saying? Around people that don't say Yahweh, but but the thing is, it's people, you know what I mean, always throwing some slack on Yahweh, not Yahuwah and Yahweh and all those other names. It's always just Yahweh, and it makes you think like, if this supposed to be chess, then this would be the move. And I'll explain more. But it says Yahweh is my strength. He saves me, and I sing songs of praise about him. And you know what? This I'm gonna say something too about Shofar Radio. I still be running it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm starting to even see there. They even, it be songs that's like fire. and they'll slip the dude in. You know the dude I'm talking about, the nigga in the back of that book. They'll slip him in right at the end of the song. You know what I'm saying? But they're going against verse. They're going against verse 3. You see what I'm saying? Or hold on, is that right? Yeah, they're going against it. How? Because they verse 2. I'm sorry. They singing praise about somebody else. They're not singing praise to Yahweh. They singing praise to some dude that's supposed to have been dying for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So that's something to think about. Verse 3 says, "You people will get your water from the spring of salvation. Then you will be happy." Now, what's the spring of salvation? It gotta be Yahweh's word. It gotta be Yahweh's grace, His mercy, His Torah. It has to be, because if He's coming down as rain, like dew, He has to be the salvation, right? It says a spring of salvation, not a name, somebody named salvation. He's that too. Anyway, then you will be happy. Watch this, verse 4. At that time you will say, "Praise Yahweh and call out His name. Tell everyone what He has done and how wonderful He is." Now, let me go to some real fast. I know people have already, you've seen this before, you know, plenty of times. I understand that. But I want to go to, let's go to, let's see, Jehovah, right? Yahweh, please forgive me if I'm, you know what I'm saying. I don't mean no disrespect or no worship when I'm, you know what I'm saying these names, right? So we have, like I said, I know goodness well people done. Oh wow, you see this? Now y'all ain't got none. All right. Let's do this again. Oh shit. That's weird. I need to put, hold on real fast. Okay, so man, you know, y'all know it. Y'all know this whole navigation of the word. There's no Y's. I mean, there's no J's in this language that they got here. You know what I'm saying? There's no all right, matter of fact, watch this. All right, since they want to play, let's do it like this, because I'm still gonna bust a bubble real fast. So this says, right, "Do you thus repay Yahweh, O foolish?" Yeah, I gotta get there too. I might as well go ahead and get here anyway. So let's just go to the word, this right here, right? The L word. All right. Now this is weird, bro, because now they trying to act like I can't do the inner lineage. This is nuts. Hold on, sluck it, man. Hold on real fast. Give me a second, man. This is weird. All right. So anyway, you know what? I ain't gonna let this. I'm just gonna keep going. But we all know about, if you go into the Hebrew, right, and you look up your inner lineage with the Lord, we know that these people have like taken the name of Yahweh and replaced it numerous of times with numerous of other things. I understand that, right? Now, why is, okay, here we go. So it says, look, Yehovah, right? If we go down, we already know, right? Everybody knows this. So why is everybody acting like when they go to Exodus 3, and when I'm finna get there too, when they go there, they act like they don't see Lord when it equals this God, all caps, and the J word, right? Now we all of the Hebrew Israelites, everybody agrees. Oh well, most of them agree. Oh, the name that they have is not that. The YHWH is the Yahawah, all that. Now when I'm doing my studying on Hebrew, on ancient Paleo Hebrew, why is it that I don't see Yehovah, Yahuwah, Yahweh, Yah-O, Yahweh, Yah, just with YHWH? I see Yahweh, and it makes me really think about, like, oh, all right, go to Exodus 3. Let's go to Exodus 3 real fast, cause I don't see how, like, people don't see this, and you know what? I'm about to. All right, I want to show you. I don't mean no disrespect or no slack or nothing when I'm saying this, right? But our people gotta stop not only listening to people, but just wanting to serve Yahweh how they want to. You know what I'm saying? Or serve, or they don't want to serve. You know, this is the thing. As we read the scriptures, we see they always say stuff like, we won't do what Yahweh was saying, we won't call upon this. You know, they say these things, and you still get it when amongst the Torah only community. You know what I'm saying? They'll tell you they serve the Most High. Some of them don't have the name, some don't have the right name. I mean, hey, Yahweh will set that stuff out, but I feel like that's these people that's against us, these nations, they've used this the name itself, when it's clearly in our face. They've used it for a selection of option of people, and to still and start to divide us. You know what I'm saying? So watch this. All right, Exodus 3. I'm gonna jump down to 13 real fast. All right, so this is everybody's favorite part to go to when people say, well, his name is Ahaya, or whatever. And like I said, this ain't no slack to people, man. So I know some people might watch it like, oh yeah, his will, he over there banging. I'm not banging, but I just want to show you that it's right here that even Yahweh, because somebody asked me before, where does Yahweh say his name? And I'm gonna give you a couple places where he says my name is, right? Boom. So it says, then Moses said to Yahweh. Now once again, we know what that is. All right, but if I go to the Israelites and say to them, okay, watch this. If I go and say to them, the Elohim of your ancestors, so I'm appease them, right? I'm appease y'all. And Moses said to Elohim, but if I go to Yasharah and say to them, Elohim of your ancestors sent me, then the people will ask me, what is his name? What should I tell them? Then Elohim, I'm gonna let y'all ride with it. Said to Moses, tell them Ahaya Asher Ahaya, right? And then they be like, boom, right there. That's his name. That's it right there. All right. So we keep going. When you go to when you go to Yasharah, tell them I am sent me to you, right? And they close the book. So with slap the card down on the table. It's so I'm gone. But if you keep reading, or if the people that are listening to you, if they keep reading, it says, and Yahweh said, tell Yasharah that you were sent by what? It don't, and everybody knows. Now come on, y'all can't sit here and say, no, well, it say Yahweh. We know better than that. But right here in this easy to read version, it's saying, tell Yasharah that you were sent by Yahweh, the Elohim of your ancestors. Watch, listen. The Elohim of Abraham, the Elohim of Isaac, the Elohim of Jacob. This will always be my name. It is how I want the people to remember me from now on. Now, all right. So a person might be like, okay, now you cherry picking and doing this and this. All right. So I'm gonna go to the same verse in the Blue Letter Bible. Exodus 3:15 in the Blue Letter Bible. Because, all right, because as we can see here, you know, it may be a little plain to people, and they would be like, no, you know, he picked that out of there, and that's where he got it from. And you know, that's not the case. You know, my duty, I mean, my intention is never to like try to bring division between Yahshua, but sometimes the actual truth that make people like, you know, not want it no more in a way. So Exodus 3:15, it says, Yahweh said moreover to Moshe, you can tell the children of Yahshua this. Yahweh, you see that? Yahweh, the Elohim of your fathers, the Elohim of Abraham, the Elohim of Yitzchak, and the Elohim of Yaakov, right? He sent me to you. This is my name forever, and this is my memorial to all generations. Not, see, I heard a lot of people say, and well, this for a lot of people that just say, oh, it's Yah. Like I said, ain't no slack, bro. But they say, well, this is the name. Well, Yahweh says that that's his name. It don't say Yah because they'll put Yah if it say there. You see what I'm saying? But they won't put Yahweh. They'll put I done seen stuff with Yahuwah, everything. Where's Yahweh at? But I'm gonna show you how real as we keep going, because I'm go into verse 4 in a minute in Deuteronomy 32, and I got some precepts there to show you like this not only is a real thing, but you know it's a tactic from the enemy, man, and our people just falling for it. But you know, Yahweh right here says this is my name forever, and it's a memorial. Now watch this. If this is not enough for you, I'm gonna go to Genesis 1:7. I'm going to Genesis 1:7, and then I'm also going to Exodus 6. But I'm going to go to, right now I'm going to Genesis 17. I said 1:7, I'm tripping. And, you know, this scripture right here is just you know, just something just to ponder on for this, my next, you know what I'm saying, my next precept, right? So Genesis 17:1. It says, all right. Says, when Abraham was 99 years old, Yahweh appeared to him. Right? He said he appeared to him. He didn't. Now listen. Let's keep going. He appeared to him. He said, I am Elohim Shaddai, or El Shaddai. Right? So Yahweh is telling him, I am. Well, actually, if you want to be honest, he is. He's a powerful, almighty God, right? So he says, I am El Shaddai. Obey me and live the right way. If you do this, I will prepare an agreement between us. I will promise and make your people a great nation. Now watch this. Now I'm finna go to the Blue Letter Bible in this same verse. I'm finna do it right now. Hold up. Let me do this same what's the name, right? And you know what? I'm gonna do some more so people don't think, you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna do to the ESV version as well. We could do the ESV version for this, you know what I'm saying? Because like, yeah, we just do that real quick. Some people still going, well, he ain't go to the King James version. Man, listen, I'll go there too if I need to. So it says, boom, well, even in the Hebrew, I am El Shaddai, walk before me and be blameless. Now, the ESV version, well, you know, it's basically the same. Yeah, it's really almost the same kind of, but I just want to show y'all, right? It says, computer kind of slow, y'all, my bad. When Abram was 99 years old, Yahweh appeared to him and said to him, I am, El Shaddai, walk before me and be blameless, that I may make my covenant between me and you, and you may multiply you greatly, right? And Abram fell on his face, and Yahweh said to him, behold, my covenant is with you. You shall be the father of a multitude of nations. Now, all right. So now we see here that Yahweh appears to Abraham, right? And he tells him he's El Shaddai. He is, the God Almighty. Now, let's go to Exodus 6. I'm gonna start at verse 1. This is like 1 through 3, and then I'm going to Isaiah 42 and 8. Right? And then then I think I'm go to back to verse 4. Yeah, Exodus 6. All right. It says, oh shit, my bad, y'all. Like I said, computer slow. All right. Verse 1. It says, then Yahweh said to Moses, now you will see that I will. So wait a minute, before we even go. So now we back in the book of Exodus, right? So now we just seen in 3 and 14 that when Yahweh came to him, he told him what? Ahaya, right? He told him what he was. Just like he told Abraham what he was. Now we finna get to where Yahweh proclaims his own name, okay? Exodus 6. Then Yahweh said to Moses, now you will see that I will do to Pharaoh what I would do to Pharaoh. I will use my great might against him, and he will let my people go. He will be so ready for them to leave that he will force them to go. Then Yahweh said to Moses, watch this. Ahaya Yahweh. Right? Now I'm not done. I appeared to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. They called me what? El Shaddai. They called me El Shaddai. They did not know my name, Yahweh. So if our teachers are telling us we need to study and seek Yahweh's face, which is his word, which everything that he proclaims, right? This is everything that Yahweh says is set in stone. Figuratively, right? Well, literally too, but and he says they did not know my name, Yahweh. And what did he say? I made an agreement with them. Now, so I just got a question. I had a conversation kind of in a way with somebody, and they was saying, tell me where it says I am Yahweh, or that's my name. And I try to tell him that. Now this person, right? And I'm not saying their name because I'm saying this ain't one of them, because I don't really think this is I think it's a tactic by the enemy that we have to overcome as a people and understand that between the difference between titles and names, right? But he said so anyway, he says they did not know my name, Yahweh. Now anyway, this guy was like, well, I'm just calling him this, but we got to be careful. Think about your soul and all of these, kind of almost like the same thing that the Christians tell you. You know what I'm saying? When you tell them I don't mess with the nigga in the back of that book no more. You know, they tell you got to go to church, and you know they fear for your soul and stuff, right? And you know, and this guy was like, you know, you trust in the enemies, you think you trust in the enemy and this and this. And I was like, well, you know, Exodus 6:2-3. And right after the person tells me that I'm going against you, well, that maybe I'm not ready for this, and I'm depending on the enemies and all of that. Soon as I pulled up that this same person that doesn't call on no name, they just say, you know, like, you know, whatever they want to say, a title basically. They went straight to Exodus 3:14. The Strong's Dictionary went to high end and then basically closed the book. But Exodus 15 tells you that he's telling you who he is, and now we have Exodus 6:3, right? 6:3 right here. He's saying that when Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, when they call, but you want to know, if you want to be totally honest, it's, you know, I think in Genesis Yahweh stated his name too. I think one of them stated his name, but it says they called him what? El Shaddai. They called him because he was the all-powerful God. They didn't. That's what they knew him by. That's what he appeared to them as. If Yahweh appeared to you too, you probably gonna be like, oh, God Almighty. That's the Almighty One right there. You know, or he exists still though. But you know, they don't want to see that, you know, that's his name. Isaiah 42:8, and then I'm gonna go back to Deuteronomy 32. Sorry, y'all. I know it might be a little long, but you know, this is something that you know, and you know, like I said, anything that I say is for edification. It's not for no, you know, no type of derision or division between Yashar, you know what I'm saying? But we gotta break this stuff, you know what I'm saying? The only way to do it is to come to the forefront of certain things, and you know, let the enemy know we see it. You know what I'm saying? This is why, you know, this is called Yahawah'S Portion. You know what I'm saying? I want to start at verse 1, but my point is verse 8, right? Like I said, I just want to read a little in context with our people. You know what I'm saying? So we can, you know, we don't want to cherry pick and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it says, verse 1 says, okay, here is my servant, the one I support. He is the one I have chosen, and I am very pleased with him. I have filled him with my spirit. Now, yeah, I wasn't trying to go here, but we got some people, right, that'll be like, the Christians, you know, they'll be like, who is this? Who is this? Who is this? Who is the servant? Okay, let me see. Let me go back up right here to verse 1 so I can it says, he is the one, he is my servant, the one I support. He is the one I have chosen. No, he says, here is my servant. So it's already, this is not a in a way, it wasn't, it was an actual present thing happening. You know what I'm saying? People try to make it, they always try to fit the dude in the back of the book into Isaiah. You know what I'm saying? And I don't understand why, but so, you know, but it says, I have filled him with my spirit, and he will bring justice to the nations. Has JC brought justice to the nation? No. Has, well, whoa. You know, I'm gonna say something, right? I'm gonna say something, and this might be a little bit off topic, but we got to understand, as long as we in this idolatry, man, that in a way we kind of are like redeeming these people from what they supposed to be, you know, serving out. You know what I'm saying? And because look, JC, right? He done brought justice to, well, everybody think it's justice to everywhere that he goes. You see what I'm saying? But it ain't justice. It's a delusion. it's wickedness, you know what I'm saying? But the people, the mind of these people, you know, they think it's a, you know, they got the houses and the businesses and vacations and stuff. They look at it as, you know, JC has brought justice. I mean, look at the camps and stuff. I was seeing this thing from ISUPK. The dude was talking about something about yachts or something like that, or something, you know what I'm saying, basically telling the people, give me your money because I need this, you know what I'm saying, like, and idolatry is giving these people a false sense of justice, you know what I'm saying, and they think they're spreading the word. They think they're doing Deuteronomy 32:2, but they're not. You see what I'm saying? But it says he would cry out, or he would not cry out or shout or try to make himself heard in the streets. He would not break even a crushed reed. He would. Now y'all got it. Come on, bro. That your dude. I'm not, you know, because this is not this type of video, right? So I'm not finna be, you know what I'm saying. But I just want to say, you know, they planted so much of Isaiah. It's like I gotta point this stuff out. Yeah, it's just common sense. Your Messiah dude, don't it say he was crying? Didn't he cry out after he was on that cross? Well, you say the tree. I don't, however you want to do it. You see what I'm saying? Dog, didn't they put something on his head? That's crushing a reed. Come on, we can go on and on. But I'm not, dude, like I said, this is not for that. I'm going to go to verse 3 real fast so I can get to my point. And verse 8. It says, he would not, no. I'll go verse 3. He would not even break a crushed reed. He would not put out even the weakest flame. He will bring true justice. He would not grow weak or give up until he has brought justice to the world, and people in the faraway places will hope to receive his teachings. All right. It says, Yahweh, the true Elohim, said these things. It don't say the you know, the Most High, not at this time. You see what I'm saying? It don't say the Holy Creator. Not right here, it doesn't. This is a name right here. He's saying, I, Yahweh. This is, and like I said, this ain't no slight, but this is for the portion of Yahweh. And those that are actually seeking Yahweh, we have to understand that, you know, he has a name. I mean, you know, he says, I, Yahweh, was right to call you. I will hold your hand and protect you. You will be the sign of my agreement with the people. Not, but once again, he's telling, I like I said, this is not about this, but he telling Isaiah that who's the sign? You will be the sign of my agreement with the people. But for some odd reason, it's like our people are spiritually blind because they can't see the sign. They got this sign of like some dude that was like there with Yahweh or something, and then came down, which is total Disney. You know what I'm saying? You know, this is why we gotta be careful letting our kids watch cartoons and stuff, because our kids will wind up with his imagination, and they know that our people have a spiritual connection with Yahweh, and they'll use, you know, they use these things and play with our imagination. Now, you know what I'm saying, I'm screwed if I don't accept somebody dying for me, which is the same doctrine as the Serbian. You know, I might do a lesson on that, or, you know, break some stuff like the Serbian religion. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they're the same people. Esau and them. You see what I'm saying? All right. So it says, I will be the light for other nations. You will be the light for other nations. You will make the blind able to see. You will free those who are held captive. You will lead those who live in darkness out of their presence. Verse 8. You ready? I am Yahweh, that is my name. So this little part right here is for people that'll tell you Yahweh doesn't state his name. Well, you don't know the name. You gotta, well, and we don't know the name, so we just gotta be safe and not say it. But as I keep going, we'll find out that there's a big scheme going on with these people, our people, and a lot of other, I don't care, Torah only, New Testament, Christians. I mean, it don't matter. These people, there's a people, because I mean, they were in the book. You feel what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying. It's, if we the people of the book, there's some people going against Yahweh and trying to defile his name, right? So he says, I am Yahweh, that is my name. He says, I would not give my glory to another. So if you saying Yahweh Shai, you giving Yahweh glory to, I mean, really a false thing. I mean, but okay, let's just say if he was real, right? Just to say if he was real. Now, y'all go to Isaiah 52, I think, for the I know it's in Isaiah, for Emmanuel, right? Total pass his son, I don't know the name, totally surpassed that incident, the whole sign that Yahweh says, right? I mean, right here, Isaiah and his children, and then say, but like I said, so say the dude was real, right? You think Yahweh? So no, wait. So you got that name. Then you in the back of that book, you got JC, right? Then they spelled Emmanuel wrong, whatever. But say for if he was real, and the name that was supposed to be given to this Messiah that y'all making up, right? The name is wrong. Y'all won't acknowledge that. Y'all won't even acknowledge him by the name that it says it's supposed to be in the Torah. But I don't do that anyway, because that's disrespect to our ancestors. But y'all, it's all over the place anyway. These people have basically given us the right in a way to like just infiltrate our own nation. You know what I'm saying? And it's I don't know, it's crazy. But he says, I would not give my glory to him. So if, hold on, let me go up some. So if right here in verse in let me see, is it 5? Okay, so right here, and oh yeah, I'm gonna go to 2. Okay, so if Yahweh was saying verse 5, Yahweh, the true Elohim, said these things. He created the sky, spread it out over the earth. He formed the earth and everything it produced. He breathes life into all the people on earth. He gives a spirit to everyone who walks on earth. So if Yahweh doing these things, and then say for instance, once again, right, like the dude was real, and y'all say he was with Yahweh, right? Like, just, it's not true. You know what I'm saying? Not like, it's not true, nothing like that. So don't get your hopes up or anything. But just for instance, right, if he was real and he was with Yahweh and everything, right? Now, and Yahweh's name is the glory of, his that is his glory. Well, I mean, it's more than that, but if his name is part of his glory, then why would he? And he's not gonna share none of it. Why would he name him Yahweh Shai, bro? Huh? This is what I'm talking about, man. This is what I'm talking about. And this is why a lot of our people done gave up on Yahweh, because there's so many people in in idolatry and stuff that it's like Yahweh's name is being tampered with, like, tremendously. But in verse 8, one more time before I go back to Deuteronomy 32, right? He says, I am Yahweh, that is my name. I would not give my glory to another. I will not let statues take the praise that should be mine. Now you got people with a different sign. It's not idolatry. I'm not praising it. That's just how he would look if he was the Revelations, right? But you still going against. It's just say for instance, if he was, what I'm saying, y'all still breaking it because He says, I will not let statues take the praise that should be mine. But every time you turn around, you know, it's Yahweh, and then the nigga in the back of that book, right? So it's like Yahweh will put you in. He's putting us in checkmate. Me too. You see what I'm saying? I'm not no different. You know, there's these people think like, oh, you follow Yahweh and that's it. Oh, you think you better? Yo, come not near me. No, it ain't like that. But if you wicked, bro, I gotta break it to the surface and let you know. But this is madness. You know, or if you falling off, our people say, I'm here for correction. You know what I'm saying? But when you put them in the direction, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let me see. Deuteronomy 32. All right, verse 4. And then the precepts on verse 4 that I'm gonna be bringing out is hold on, is this? Hold on. Did I do it? Yeah. All right. So it says where am I going with that? Okay. It says Yahweh is the rock, and his work is perfect. Yes, all his ways are right. Yahweh is true and faithful. He is good and honest. Now, I wanna say something. I want to go to Isaiah 48:11 real fast. I'm gonna grab this, but I'm gonna stay right here real fast. But I'm just gonna grab this real fast. Isaiah 42. Isaiah 48 verse 11, and then I'm going to Jeremiah 32. So, you know, as I'm really noticing something, right? Our people are like, have forgotten the essence of being Yasha'ar, right? And understanding that, like, we're going through a process. You understand? And the process that we're going through is a cleansing process. You know, we've decided to basically be afraid. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, well, basically be afraid and allow these people to separate us from Yahweh's word, Yahweh's name in itself, right? And I was reading Isaiah, right? And verse 11, it says something, right? It says, I would do this for myself. Oh, hold on, matter of fact, let me go up some. I don't want to. Let me see, verse. Okay. All right, let's go to Isaiah 48 and let me start at 6. All right, and okay, and as you see the theme of it, so and this is another reason why I like this version. You know what I'm saying? Kind of breaks it down. Yahweh punishes Yasharah to make them pure. Once again, remember, this is a process. You heard verse 6. You heard what I said would happen, and you said, and you can see it has all been done. Shouldn't you tell this to others? How will I tell you? Now I would tell you about new things, secrets you have not known before. This is something that is happening now. Not long ago, you have not heard about it before today. So you cannot say we already knew it. Right? Now, wait a minute. Before I go to verse 8. Now remember, Yahweh appeared to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob as El Shaddai, right? He appeared to Moses and gave him the title what? El Shaddai, right? Then in Exodus, the same chapter, we see in 15 he says his name, backing it up with 6 and 2 and 3, giving in his name, right? But guess what? Our people say he done away with it. They done away with it. Why? Because what's the title? The title says Yahweh punishes Yasharal to make us pure. See, hold up. Verse 8 said, but even in the past you didn't listen. You didn't learn anything. You never listened to what I say. I have always known that you would turn against me. You have rebelled against me from the time you were born. And we wonder, why there's a lot of people, there's people out there that they've given up on Yahweh. I don't want him. He's forsaken us. If Yahweh is real, then why is it he delivered us? But what is it? What does it say? Yahweh punishes Yasharal to make them pure. This is just a little part of it. You know what I'm saying? But you can't say we already knew that. So the I am that I am. You can't say. Why? Because think about this, man. You go do your history, right? The name in ancient Hebrew, well it was what's given credit to a elder, right? I really don't want to say it now because I don't want, I don't want these, you know what I'm saying? But and through the Paleo Hebrew, he figured it out. It was Yahweh. Now, no other nation has this. I can go on place, I can go to anywhere and find heathen saying Yahuwah, Yahweh, Yahweh, Ayah. I could go on, Ahaya, Holy Creator. Don't Christians think JC is the Holy Creator? This is why I'm saying it's important for us to proclaim the name of Yahweh, proclaim his name. He does have a portion. And trust me, we'll get into this, right? But it says, you never listen to what I say. I have always known that you will turn against me. You have rebelled against me from the time you were born, bruh. But I will be patient. I would do this for myself, not for the redemption of Israel. You see, this is why I say our people kind of arrogant, because we think Yahweh got to go out his way, go outside of his covenant just so he can make things right for us. But he says right here, what did he say? I would do this for myself, man. It's right there. People will praise me for not becoming angry and destroying you, bruh. You will praise me for waiting, not come. All right, I'm not finna start, bro. But it says you will praise me for waiting, not you will praise him with like some prophetical HIM right there for waiting. You know what I'm saying? It says you will praise me for waiting. No, but wait a minute. If you jump up where he says people will praise me for not becoming angry and destroying you. So, these people know that when it's all said and done, they got some ordeals that they have to, they gotta take up with Yahweh, right? So these people are getting the best of it as they can right now. But you can trust and believe the same people that's going against Yahweh. I'm pretty sure that they look, man, cause look, if Yahweh when Yahweh is destroying us, guess what? When he's doing this thing on other nations, They benefit off of it. You see what I'm saying? But watch this though. Verse 10 says, look, I will make you pure, but not in the way you make silver pure. I will make you pure by giving you troubles. What is the title again? Yahweh punishes Yasharah to make them pure. His portion, bruh. Not everybody. Not all of the nations. Not everybody that serve the Most High only. There's a portion, bruh. Yeah. Go ahead.
Shalom, family. So I just want to say, Yahweh is basically like a patient parent, pretty much, because it say, like in verse 10, look, I will make you pure, but not in the way you make silver pure. I will make you pure by giving you troubles. I will do this for myself, for me. I will not let you treat me as if I am not important, which our people do today by calling on other names and other deities and other gods. I will not let some false god take my glory and praise, like idolatry, which most of our people believe in right now today. Now, in verse 12, I thought this was very important. Verse 12 to 13, it says, Jacob, listen to me. So all of you people listening to all these other people, y'all listening to other people and believing in the New Testament, but it says it right here. Jacob, listen to me. Listen to Yahweh. Israel, I call you to be my people. Did idolatry call you? No. Who gave you breath? Who gave you life? Yahweh. So let's stop playing. Israel, I called you to be my people. So listen to me. This is Yahweh now, right here. It says, I am the beginning. I am the end. I made the earth with my own hands. So if JC was there, why would Yahweh be saying this right now? Why would he be saying that? Why is Yahweh saying, I am the beginning and the end? But in the back of the book where Revelations, it says, JC's talking, he's saying he's the Alpha and Omega. No, that's incorrect. So he said, I made the earth with my own hands. My right hand made the sky. And if I call them, they will come to stand before me. So I don't know, people, y'all need to wake up. That's all, babe. You can go ahead.
Good understanding. Con. Yeah, that was a good breakdown by Anaya. Thank you for that. Now verse 11, let's hone in on this too now. Let's not forget, because these people will try to act like they didn't hear nothing that Yahweh just said in verse 12. He says, I would do this for my sake, for me. I would not let you treat me as if I am not important. I would not let some false god take my glory and praise. He's now, how clear? I wonder if they got another version that's more clearer than this, because this is, it's disrespectful. I think it's verse 4. I'm gonna get into. Yeah, he says, is this how you repay me? You see, Yahweh. Now remember a few months ago I made a video that was called "The Most High Got Feelings," right? And when I read this 11, he's literally letting us know he's not gonna let us treat him like you important. So what does that mean? If he's saying I'm not gonna let you treat me as if I'm not important, what was our people doing? What is our people doing? They're treating Yahweh as if he's not important. They're giving him half of it. You know what I'm saying? But he's saying I would not let some false god take my glory and praise. Now, a lot of people say I don't worship him. I just give him reverence. But let me see the etymology of the word reverence real fast. Let's see something. It says, let me see. Can you read that for me, please? And shout out to
Okay.
Sister Hanaya Yasharal. Thank you so much for helping me out here.
You're welcome. So it's a reverence, honor, respect, difference shown to someone, esteem heightened by awe, also of places of holy objects from Old French, reverence, respect, awe, and directly from Latin. Y'all see that word right there, awe, respect, and from this other word. So it keeps going on of breaking it down.
So if the etymology of reverence is, they say, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh. Then they go into the Ba'ashem and all of that. You know what I'm saying? They're giving, but they'll say, no, we don't worship him. We just, we just give him reverence. We just give him honor. Well, you're doing what Yahweh says in verse 11. Let me see. You can go back to the scribes. What he says that he's not going to do. Let me see. Verse 11 says, he says, I will not let some false god take my glory and praise. Then he's telling you to your face, listen to me. You see what I'm saying? So we got to get out of this. Our people have to get out of this mindset that, we're not anything, and, there has to be some type of, sacrificial lamb or something to save us, because that's not going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Let me see, verse 34, verse 4 in Deuteronomy 32. I'm gonna go to 5. Salaki. No, hold up. But before I go there, though, I do want to I want to bring up Jeremiah 32 real fast. I want to put something in perspective, right? This is to Yahawah's portion, and our people, Yasharal is Yahawah's a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's his, but we have to acknowledge him as who he is. He told us who he is. You see what I'm saying? Okay, Jeremiah 32. I'm gonna start at 30. Let me see where it's 30 at. Okay, matter of fact, let me go jump up to 26. It says, then this message from Yahweh came to Jeremiah. Jeremiah, I am Yahweh. Once again, I am Elohim of every person on the earth. You know that nothing is impossible for me. Yahweh also said, but our people will be like, see, Isaiah, Jeremiah 32 and 27, ain't nothing impossible for him. So you mean to tell me that he can't send nobody to die for us? Well, he already said that he wouldn't. I mean, our people jump right past all of the scriptures that tell you there's no one that can die for you. There's kings that knew that there's kings that we was under captivity of, and afterwards there was like in this order here, basically Exodus 18. I mean, I said Exodus. Exodus 18 and not Exodus, like Ezekiel 18 and 20. Because nobody can die for the sins of men. You know what I'm saying? The same thing with 24:16 in Deuteronomy, right? But our people would say, ain't nothing. Hey, he could do it. But anyway, 28. Yahweh also said, I will soon give the city of Jerusalem to the Babylonian army and to King Nebuchadnezzar of Babylon. The army will capture the city. The Babylonian army is already taking the city of Jerusalem. They will soon enter the city and start a fire. They will burn down the city. There are houses in the city where the people of Jerusalem made me angry by offering sacrifices to the false god B on the housetops, and they poured out drink offerings to other idol gods. The Babylonian army will burn down those houses. Now, before we even get into the rest of this, right now, we already this JC character, or whatever name he goes by many names, you know what I'm saying? Many names from centuries on, you know what I'm saying? But you have here houses in the city where, it says, there are houses in the city where the people of Jerusalem made me angry by offered sacrifices to the false god be on the housetops. That sounds like the modern day Christian church with the cross on the, on the what's the name. I'm pretty sure, I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure you go to these camps, places and stuff, and they got some type of idol, some type of sign or something connected on the top of their, their building and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And I think it's Psalms 96, I believe, I'm not sure, where it talk about the David saying, I don't want I won't take part in their drink offerings of blood and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? It's the same thing now. It's the same exact thing. And I got a question, man, for you New Testament Israelites, right? Why you ain't keeping communion? That's a question. I need to ask you that, because JC said that you got to do this to remember him. And if you're not doing this, then why is you keep calling on that nigga name, man? I mean, like I said, this is not about this, but I just want to bring that out. You know what I'm saying? This is just a question that I got, kind of. All right. So, let me see. Where am I at? Verse 30. I have watched the people of Yahawah, the people of Judah. Everything that they do is evil. They have done evil things since they were young. That that go back to I think in Isaiah 41, when he was saying, you know what I'm saying, from the day I've known you've been rebellious. You know what I'm saying? Just that's what we do. That's what y'all do. I don't want to be, our people. If we love Yahweh, we don't want to go against him. We want to be very careful. You know what I'm saying? And our people, and I never thought I would have to bring this type of stuff out, right? But I guess it is important for us to know that we need to come with agreement on this. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying, like, I know somebody, I'd be like, oh, you ain't ready. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people, these camps, I'm going to say it, right? And I want to show you a chess move that the enemy has done. All right, so there's no, I've been in this Israelite community for some time. I keep my eye on a lot of people. Not like stalking or anything, but I've seen so many debates, and a lot of like when it go down to like the Torah only people, right? Their reason for walking away from the name of Yahweh is because of idolatry. The dude that got Yahweh's name in it, right? And they say, well, that's an idol. It was given, our people brought it to us, and he sold himself and this and all of this. But here's a chess move, right? I don't hear anybody, and this is the Old Testament people too, I don't hear nobody debating the name of Yahuwah. I don't hear nobody debating the name of Yahweh. They come together as one. Soon as somebody calling on Yahweh, everybody want to put up the names that they saying. Oh, well, I just say the Most High, or they're calling on Yahweh and all of these other names. But when somebody just says something simple as, yeah, my studies, it's almost clear that it's Yahweh, I ain't saying nothing, but then as soon as you say that, there's people that, oh, you trying to tell me I gotta call on, I didn't say you gotta call on nobody. I said this is his name when we can all see this. But they want to go, and they blame it on the idol that's connected to Yahweh. Well, no, it ain't connected to Yahweh, because Yahweh has nothing to do with it. But the system, these people have done this, and it's tainted our people to say, I'm not calling on that name, because that name is, but so is Yeshua. People that say Yahuwah, all of that, that's in the New Testament, they say Yeshua. People that say, oh, Yah, oh, all of that, that's in the New Testament, they say Yahshu for short. You see what I'm saying? You got Yahawah. They put that Yahawah's. You know, all of these names, and yet, you know, you don't see, you don't see these people like, they don't have any problem until Yahawah comes in, right? So anyway, it says, from the time that Jerusalem was built until now, the people of this city have made me angry. This city has made me very angry. Now I lost my place. This city has made me very angry. 31, yes. So I must remove it from my sight. I will destroy Jerusalem because of all. See, he said he was going to destroy the city. He didn't say he's going to destroy his name from Yasharal. You know what I'm saying? You know, people want to say, he said he was going to take his name away from us. I'm still waiting for that scripture. Never seen it. Because right here in verse 31, verse 30, it says this message is from Yahawah. It don't say from the Holy Creator, from just YHWH, from Yah. It don't even say that. It says Yahawah. And like I said, we all know that Jehovah ain't it. We know that. We all know ain't no O's in Paleo Hebrew, so that cut all of that out. But like I said, this is, and I know somebody gonna probably unsubscribe from me, get mad, do a reaction, whatever. Come to my if you come in my comment section talking about anything, you know, like I'm trying to bring the division between Israel or anything, all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find a way to put this same video on one of your videos in your comment section and tell you to watch it. That's all I'm gonna do. You see what I'm saying? But I know our people don't like to listen. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just I'm just not reciting stuff. I'm giving you scripture right here. You can go back yourself and see that not only Yahawah has his name, but we need to call on his name. If he says that in a day, you know, it was Zechariah 14:9, he's saying they will call him one. You know, people want to say, you know, I think it's Jeremiah, they come in and say, you know, he'd be Yah righteous, and I'm not talking about the God, but no, it don't say, it says Yahawah or righteousness. Yahawah is the name. You see? Okay. It says, verse 33. Oh, no, take it back. 32. Now watch this. I will destroy Jerusalem because all the evil things the people of Yasharal and Yahawah have done. Now listen closely. The people, their kings, leaders, the priests, prophets, the people of Yahawah and the people of Jerusalem have all made me angry. Now how? Watch this. He says, they should have come to me for help, but they turned their backs to me. I mean, listen, man, I'm not just talking about the people that are idol worshippers, are blatant idol worshippers. You see what I'm saying? I'm talking about the ones that have already been spoken, like called out of idolatry. Well, there's certain form of it. You see what I'm saying? But he says they should have come to me for help, but they turned their backs to me. Ask Yahawah, can you give me? Can you give me the resources? Can you give me the thoughts? Can you give me the plans so I can find you? But what did they do? They turned their backs to Yahawah. I'm talking about, and listen, like I said, some people gonna get mad at this, but if you are not calling on his name, because he's telling you what his name is, then in Yahawah's eyes, you have turned your back to him. He says, I tried to teach them again and again, but they would not listen to me. He tried. Every time he says, this is my name, I am the holy creator. I am the El Elyon. I'm finna get there too. Trust me. He's telling you. But he says, but they will not listen. They have made their idols, and I hate those idols. They put their idols in the temples that is called by my name. So they made my temple dirty, bruh. What is that saying? These same the biggest Israelite movement, which is the idol worshiping, right? The black Hebrew Christians. They call on Christ, but they say they're not Christian. But they do know that a Christian is somebody that a Christian is somebody that follows JC. So yeah, so it's like the more that I'm reading into this, I'm seeing that there's these people that call on Yahweh, right? They say it, they proclaim it, but in the temple, which is we supposed to be the temple of Yahweh, like in a way, right? We're not supposed to be defiling his temple, but they've taken a name that's an idol, bro. Listen to this. This is for the people that believe in following. I'm gonna say the Most High only, right? I'm gonna take it for y'all route, right? And y'all say, well, that name is polluted. That name is connected to an idol, as if Yahweh doesn't use the foolish things of the world to confound the wise, right? And this is a tactic against our people. I'm talking about the Torah only Israelites, right? The ones that have been blessed to navigate through the New Testament and see this is fraudulent. And then a lot of us, we turn the other way and we go to everything but Yahweh. I'm telling you, bro, there's very few people that call on Yahweh that is Torah only based. Most of them go over to the other stuff, whatever other names or no name. Do you see what I'm saying? And it's because they say, what do they say? Well, these camps got this name and this and this, but right here, verse 34, it says they have made their idols, and I hate those idols. Now, if you say you hate JC, right? All right. Then listen to what they've done to Yahweh's name, bruh. They put their idols in the temple. They put idolatry in the temple. Well, I'm going to say Yahawah, because most of the camps, that's who they call on. There's no camps that got the Yahusha name or the Yahuwah name. You know what I'm saying? I haven't. You know what I'm saying? But it says they put their idols in the temple. That's in the midst of Yashar, right? That is called by what? My name. What is Yahweh's name? Yahweh. But they done put Yahawah in there and made you do verse 33. Turn your back on him. When he says you should have come to me for help. And he's trying to teach us, bro. It's right here. I'm done. I'm done with this, bro. I'm done with that, because I'm about to almost verse Deuteronomy 32. Because it's not about that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to go off on a rant and stuff, and y'all think I'm doing a off the cuff or something like that, because this is not what this is about. I want our people to get out of the idolatry, but this is for the ones that are still they're following. They're not in the New Testament idolatry, but they've taken another name that's not the name of Yahweh and giving them, giving them that and say, you are my God, you are my Most High, But verse 6 in Deuteronomy 32 verse 6, is this the way you repay Yahweh for all he has done for you? You are stupid, foolish people. Now, I'm not trying to, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm not saying, you know, people are stupid, but Yahweh is saying this. Matter of fact, wait a minute. Before I even do that, let me get Ezekiel 20 and 39 real fast, because I don't want to go past these scriptures. Like you know, and I don't know how much time StreamYard give me. I might have to do another one, but you know, hello Yahweh, however it go down. Ezekiel 20 and 39. Then I'm gonna go to Isaiah 52 and 5. This is still talking about, you know, the tactic against Yahweh in His name. You know what I mean? So let me see. Okay, I'll share screen. So let me see. What did I say? Ezekiel 20 and 39. All right. It says, you know what? Matter of fact, let me go up, because once again, I want to actually, our people to understand. Let me try to go up a little bit. 39, 38, 37, maybe 35, maybe. Slow. Okay, all right, 33. That's cool. Okay, Yahweh says, by my life, I swear that I will rule over you as king. Not, I don't want to keep getting to this, but it says his name. Now we know they did another trick right here with the capital L, but right here with the God, I don't have to go there, but if you go, we already know, you go to the Strongs and the BLB and you look up capital God, you got the same Jehovah there. Well, Yahweh, it got it there. You see what I'm saying? But he says, Yahweh, by my life I swear that I will rule over you as king, but I will raise my powerful arm and punish you. He says, but I will raise my powerful arm and punish you. I will show my anger against you. I will bring you out of these other nations. I scattered you among these nations, but I will gather you together and bring you back to these countries, but I will raise my powerful arm and punish you. He said it again. You know, it's kind of crazy. Well, we already know once we get down, you're gonna call it stupid anyway. But it's crazy that he even got to tell you like 3-4 times now that he's angry with you. He gonna punish you, but you know, he just got to get the punishment, bro. But he's gonna raise you back up. You see what I'm saying? He says, but I will raise my powerful arm and punish you. I will show my anger against you. I will lead you into a desert as I did before, but this will be a place where other nations live. I'm not even finna, you know what I'm saying, go wherever y'all want to go. He says, we will stand face to face. I will judge you. I will judge you as I judge your ancestors in the desert near Mizraim. This is what Yahweh said. Now, I don't know about nobody else, bro, but that maybe it's just because I see it, right? If I'm seeing clear as day that Yahweh keep telling you, you know, this gonna be my name, and you know, when this happens, I'm gonna be called by this, or like a Yahweh Akkad, right? Because it's important for our people to understand that Yahweh is one. We say it, but we don't understand. You know, it's like we can't fathom that Yahweh is doing this stuff alone, right? That's why somebody say, well, I'm the high priest. Boom, you want to follow him. If he say, oh, I'm an elder, boom, you want to follow him. But this is what Yahweh said. Now he says, I will judge you guilt. I will judge you. My bad. He says, I will remove all those who turned against me and sinned against me. Now, can you imagine being in front of the wilderness, right? Being in the wilderness, and you done decided you want to go, and you want to, oh yeah, you know, I ain't calling on them. I ain't calling on Yahweh. I ain't, you know, I ain't did my studying, or I did it, but you know, it ain't been revealed to me, so I'm just not gonna say it. Even though you know, when it flow off our lips, it's like it's beautiful to me. The name of Yahweh, Kawab Yahweh Ga'ad, Yahweh Kai. You feel me? But he says, I will remove them from your homeland. They will never again come to the land of Yashar. Then you would know that I am Yahweh. Then you gonna know. It don't say then you gonna know I'm the Most High. Then you gonna know I'm the Creator. It don't say then you gonna know I'm some made up. What is this, like some type of modern, ancient modern Hebrew? You have these people that say Yah and Yahuwah. They claim, they say Yahuwah, but their flag and the language and all of that they have up, it's Paleo Hebrew, but some type of some type of other, you know, I don't know, y'all know what I'm talking about. It's like the Wa there, you know what I'm saying? I don't it's like the Wa or something like that. They make the Wa ooh, and it's like, bro, that's you know what I'm saying. But he says then you would know. So now we'll all know. Now, and I understand y'all was gonna sort it out, but you know, this is for the people that's telling people stop calling, don't find his name. He doesn't. We don't know it. He hasn't kept it as a memorial. You know, those type of things. You know, yeah. So 39 says, 39 says, now family of Yahshua, this is what Yahweh says. Whoever wants to worship their filthy idols, let them go and worship them. But later, don't think you will get any advice from me. You will not ruin my name anymore. Not when you continue to give your gifts to your filthy idols. Now, that's not only just talking about these camps, right? But this is talking about you brothers and sisters that, you know, that won't do what you know what he said when he said, I tried to teach you what in Jeremiah when Jeremiah 32 or I think 32, he said, you could have came to me, but you didn't. I tried to teach you over and over again. He's telling us his name. He's telling us that he's the Redeemer. He's telling us he's our salvation. He's telling us that he is who he is, the great I am, Ahaya. He's saying he is who he is. But what is his name though? He states his name, and his name is Yahweh. But if you know, but like he says, whoever wants to worship the filthy idols, let them go and worship. But don't think he's gonna give you advice. Now, but if you go and ask Yahweh, you know, if you sincerely, you know, he'll give it to you. I'm not talking about, see, because I didn't do what a lot of people do. I've been doing my research on the name of Yahweh. I even got to a point where I was like, man, I'm just gonna not, you know, I'm just gonna not do it because I know everybody else don't do it, don't say it, and I don't want to cause commotion. But as I start more and more I'm in the truth, everybody got some static with Yahweh except the idolaters because they got an idol there. So it's like a checkmate. It's like a chess move. You know what I'm saying? Because Yahweh already said that, and that right there in their temple, he gonna defile his name. You know, I mean, but I would just say, you know, get advice from Yahweh, not from me. You know, but Yahweh said you ain't gonna ruin his name anymore. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to have to deal with that as a people. You know what I'm saying? As like my family member. That's all. But shout out, you know. But you know, we're still Yahawah's portion. Is just some of us have, you know, I don't know. We kind of let these people do a tactic on us and turn us away from Yahweh. And as many people as they can get. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so so verse never mind. I still got a couple more scriptures because I'm really not off this subject, but I'm gonna try to, you know, get on Isaiah 52:5, and then I'm just gonna go to Jeremiah 7:30, man. Matter of fact, no, I'm gonna go to Leviticus 18 and 21. But yeah, even even like in what is, I think, like Psalm 74 or something, Yahweh's, they're telling you they revile his name, they revile him. So it's like, if we know we the people of this book, then we gotta make sure that we trying to be the righteous ones, the ones that aren't provoking Yahweh, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, like, just for right here for 21, just a brief summary of this. He says clearly in verse 21, he says, you must not give any of your children through the fire to Molech. Now, the ones in the Old Testament, we already know what that symbolizes, the modern day Molech, M word and all of that stuff, you know what I'm saying? But he says, if you do this, you will show that you don't respect the name of your Elohim. I am Yahweh. He says it again. Now, of course, this right here, we kind of, as the Old Testament, the Torah only Israelites at least, we've gotten through half of this. You know what I'm saying? That's the putting the children through the fire and all of that, But we still haven't done the last part, and that's respect Yahweh in his name. He says, he said you will show that you don't respect the name of your God, of your Elohim. Then he tells you Ahaya Yahweh. So there's many places that Yahweh is saying my name, and we gotta get out of this tactic that these people have done. You know what I'm saying? They've told us if you call on it, you could die. That's the same stuff that these Jewish people say about you can't call on a name because you don't do it to your dad and your mom, all of that stuff, man. That's foolishness, man. Don't let these people keep fooling us and stuff, man. All right, we got Deuteronomy 32 and 6. Is this the way you repay Yahweh for all he has done for you? You are stupid, foolish people. He is your father and your creator. He made you and he supports you. Now, let me go to the Blue Letter Bible in this same what's the name real fast. And then while I'm gathering that, I'm also gonna be going to I'm just gonna be going through this do that real fast. I kind of want to okay, it says all right, we're at Deuteronomy 32. Yeah, there we go. Okay, it says they have dealt, and this is the ESV version, Deuteronomy 32 and 5. They have dealt corruptly with him. They are no longer hold up. Yeah. Slack. Do you thus repay Yahweh, you foolish and senseless people? Now, foolish. Now we know what foolish. He says foolish people, just like it showed. But in verse 6, where it says senseless, that's stupid, bruh. Now it says if he's your father, he holds you to some type of standard. It's a shame that your own creator gotta call you foolish. But it's not like you stupid, you ain't gonna never get it. It's like stupid as like a sheep, you know what I'm saying? Like no matter how much you try to put them on the right path, they kind of always got something to, you know what I'm saying, trying to go, you know what I'm saying, the other ways, you know what I'm saying, so to speak. You see what I'm saying? But to be honest, that's why we looked at it as like a wicked, you know what I'm saying, a wicked people, like in Isaiah, what is, I think 1 and 4. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And even in Deuteronomy, you know what I'm saying, Deuteronomy 9:22, he says you were rebellious since I knew you, bro. You know, so I mean, we got to get out of this. Like, it's a real rebellious spirit on our people, and we don't know. Verse 6 says, "Do you thus repay?" Oh, Salaki, let me go back. I mean, it low-key basically say the same thing over here, but I like to. It says, "Is this the way you repay Yahweh for all he has done for you? You are stupid, foolish people. He is your father and your creator. He made you and he supports you." Let me go to Isaiah 63:16 real fast. Then I'm also gonna go to Isaiah 38:19. No. I mean, after Isaiah 63:16, I'm going to Psalm 72 and 74:2. Slightly. All right. So it says Isaiah 63:16. It says, "Look to our father. Abraham does not know us." No, it says, "Look, you are our father. Abraham does not know us. Yahshua does not recognize us. Yahweh, you are our father. You are the one who has always saved us." Right? Now, I want to go to this same one in the blue letter Bible. Isaiah 63:16. Well, it says. Well, I'll just pull it up real fast. But I mean, you know, it says, "For you are our father, though." Okay, there we go. Sorry, y'all. Like I said, this computer be tripping sometimes. All right, it says, "For you are our father, though Abraham does not know us, and Yahshua does not acknowledge us. You, O Yahweh, are our father, our redeemer. From of old is your name." So look, now we got one more time. There go another name. See, you know, a lot of people say, "Yeah, he has so many names." Well, the reason why is because there's certain times that, you know, Yahweh has to be a redeemer. You know, Yahweh is all of these things that you know, we see the names. You know what I'm saying? But it says right here, "Our redeemer from of old is your name." But it says Yahweh right here. So this is Isaiah talking to Yahweh, saying that you are my father, right? And our redeemer from of old is your name. So who's been our redeemer? Why is it when I go into the etymology dictionary and look up redeemer, I see something that don't fit nobody but Yahweh? Somebody answer me that, bro. Matter of fact, Anaya, can you get redeemed for me and read it for me?
Can you hear me? No, can you hear me through your computer? Can you hear me through the computer? Okay. So it says redeemer, one who redeems, answers, or atones for, for another's or others. So agent now from redeem. Originally in the Christian sense, of course they have JC. That's some, BS. I'll have to click into it. Hold on.
Keep reading. Make sure they hear that last part.
I think that's it.
It says Redeemer.
Oh.
No, I need you to go back. I need you to go back real fast.
Okay. You can hear me good? Okay, I'm not sure if the first part I was speaking, if it...
read it again. I'll read it. It says, Redeemer, one who redeems, answers, or atones for another or others. Agent now, right? It says from redeem. Originally, in the Christian sense, what it's now it's saying JC is the savior of the world. But watch this. It replaced earlier redemption. Now they can try to say no, that means the word. That don't mean the word. That means what it say. Originally, the Christian sense, JC is the savior of the world. It replaced earlier redemptor. So when I go here to, when I go right here, right, and in the ESV version, and it says who our Redeemer is, right? Why is it not fit this dude? Not only that, but it's saying that this dude JC as the Redeemer, it replaced an earlier Redeemer. I don't, I ain't trying to reach or nothing. I'm just saying, So I'm gonna go to Psalm 74 and 2 real fast, right? Because I think as far as this, this repaying Yahawah thing, right? It says in verse 6, say, is this the way you repay Yahawah for all he has done for you? Right? Let's see. It says, Psalm 74 says, Yahawah, why have you turned away from us for so long? Why are you still angry with us, your own flock? Remember the people you bought so long ago. You saved us, and we belong to you. And remember Mount Zion, the place where you lived. You see, this is for Yahawah's portion, because we understand that he is the one that bought us. Oh no, if I go to Psalms 74 and 2 in the Blue Letter Bible, guess what it's gonna say? You redeemed us, or I think you say you redeemed us or bought us as well. But why is it that we can't, we don't, it seems like the way we repay Yahawah for everything he's done by, just turning our back on him, coming up with our own things. Psalms 74 and 2, remember your congregation which you have purchased of old, which you have redeemed in the tribe of your heritage. Right? And we know who is his heritage because we know who his portion. Yahawah's portion is those that call on Yahawah, the ones that seek out, the ones that are like, okay, maybe I went too far in saying I'm just gonna be safe and not call on his name. Maybe this video might touch someone to find out the Holy Creator's real name, the Most High Creator's real name, who is Yahawah. Right? But we gotta get out of this mind frame. Like, I'm just gonna be safe. This is not to think that Yahawah has forsaken us and turned his back on us, and his name rings all over the world. You know what I'm saying? Even though nobody wants to talk about it, I mean, let's get to the nitty gritty. The trees scream Halal Yahawah. The wind screams Halal Yahawah. The sun screams Halal Yahawah. The grass screams Halal Yahawah. The bug screams Halal Yahawah. The rocks scream Halal Yahawah. Everything hello Yahweh, except the ones that he gave his name to, that memorial, right? Verse 7 says, no, hold up, wait a minute. Oh yeah, I want to. Yeah. Let me get just so we can. Before I go on to verse 7, let me get Isaiah 64 and 8, just so we can clear up who our Father is. Because we got to understand, if he says in the same sentence, I am a name and I am your Father, I'm the one that created you, I there's no other one besides me. If we have a name, why are we not using it? Let me see. What did I say? Okay, yeah, Isaiah 64 and 8. Alright. It says, but Yahweh, you are our Father. Let me go up to 5 at least. I want to, like I said, I want to try to keep the flow of reading in context a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Okay, I'll start at 6. I'll start at 5. You welcome people who enjoy doing good and who remember you by living the way you want them to. Remembering him. You can't remember somebody that you don't know their name. You can, say you go and meet somebody at the, you see somebody from old at the stove. Their face look familiar, but you can't get their name. You think they're gonna acknowledge it if you like, oh damn, what's your name? The excitement of them seeing you, although they might be happy seeing you, it's gonna go down the drain because you don't remember their name, bruh. You welcome people who enjoy doing good and who remember you by living the way you want them to. But we sinned against Jacob as El Shaddai, or the Almighty God. He still was Yahweh then. Ain't nothing changed. He says, but you always saved us. We are all dirty with sin. Even our good works are not pure. They are like blood-stained rags. We are all like dead leaves. Our sins have carried us away like wind. See, now listen. This is something that we need to understand. We need to understand this is what we need to be speaking to Yahweh in order for him to order his steps order our steps in his word. You know what I'm saying? See, what is it? Psalms 119 and 11. I think you say, your word have I hid in my heart that I might not sin against you. You know what I'm saying? And part of his word is his name. It's just up to us. See, we did this stuff. We got to get back to it. You know what I'm saying? We went against him. We're the ones dirty in sin. You know what I'm saying? But he don't say that he did away with his name and that we can't find him. But look, 7 it admits to, this is for all of us, but especially those that are kind of you kind of seem to find yourself listening to man in a way, and they tell you don't call him. They say we don't call to you for help. You call anything else but the name that he rescued you by, right? They say we aren't excited about following you, so you have turned away from us. We are helpless before you because we are full of sin. They messed up the name and they took it away. I'm about ready to throw everything away, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm just, I'm in here and I ain't gonna figure out the name because that's so stressful, man. You're not excited about following Yahweh. Verse 8 says, but Yahweh, you are our Father. We are like clay, and you are the potter. Your hands made us all. I mean, no matter how much we don't want to admit it, man. We have to come back in agreement to the portion that he allotted us with. You see what I'm saying? There's a I think I got that precept. There's a precept. There's a scripture that Yahweh was like, y'all ain't even my children. But the reason why was because we was doing stuff that we weren't supposed to be doing. But some people will be like, yeah, you see, he done away with us. He done away with us. But he specifically tells us what to do, to ask him. Don't go after your own little, you know what I'm saying? Don't be following people and listen to what he's saying. He's telling you. You see what I'm saying? Let me see. Okay, let me try to go ahead and wrap some of this up a little. I'm gonna try to at least. Verse 7. It says, remember the days of the past. Think about what happened so long ago. Ask your father, he would tell you. Ask your leaders, they would tell you. Or your elders. Now, I wanted to bring this up. Now, I understand, say, ask your father is not, you know, a person might be like, well, that's an elder. But we already been through numerous, you know, times him, well, at least saying that he's our father. You know what I'm saying? And he will tell you. Now, I want to go to Psalms 119 and 52, and then I'm gonna go to Psalms 143 and 5. Right? Psalms 119 and 52. Because, you know, see, the thing is, our people don't understand that when there was a point in time where Israel didn't know who we were, period. You know what I'm saying? But this is the book of remembrance for a reason. This not that thing that the esoteric people like to go to. Now, don't listen to them. That's not the book that, you know, that's not the book of remembrance. The book of remembrance is the Torah, right? Now, here in Deuteronomy 32 and 7, it says, remember the days of the past. Think about what happened so long ago. Ask your fathers, he would tell you. Now, it says remember though, right? That's the big part, remember. Now, verse 50, even though I'm going to land in 52, it says, you comfort me in my suffering, because your promise gives me new life. People full of pride are always making fun of me, but I have not stopped following your teachings. Now, like I said, I know some people they not gonna like this. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he's off. You don't know what you're talking about. This walk ain't for you. You gotta study harder. You can't see it correctly. But people full of pride are always making fun of me, but I have not stopped following your teaching. That's the whole thing. See, when a person is telling you, you know, don't do this or you shouldn't do that, and you're directly trying to follow Yahweh, they want you to stop following Yahweh. Now, people want the teachings, but they don't want Yahweh. It doesn't work like that. You have to be a part of his portion, which is in, you know, anyway. Verse 52 says, I remember the laws you gave us long ago, Yahweh, and they bring me comfort. It didn't say Yah. It didn't say the Most High, El Elyon, none of that. And they bring me comfort. I mean, I ain't got to keep going. You see? But but I ain't just here finna stop there. I'm gonna go to 143 and 5 too. Psalms 143 and 5. Cause the thing is, we have to remember. This is the first, like understand something. This verse 7 is breaks down in like two things. It's telling you to remember something and then to inquire. You see what I'm saying? Like when you think about something, oh, I have one God. Ask him who he is and he will tell you. And he's not going to come to no vision and tell you, I am Yah. He's not going to do that, bruh. Why? Because it says, ask your leaders and they will teach you. They will tell you. So that means somebody, you know, well, hold up. Who is our leaders? Right here in the scriptures, who are, you know, who the father and our elders are, right? Psalms 143. Okay, verse 5. Yeah, okay, here we go. All right, let me get. It's only 5 verses. Let me start at 1. Right? It says, Yahweh, hear my prayer. Listen to my call for help. I just got a question for you people that don't want to call on his name, right? For instance, what do you say? Do you just say like, oh, holy creator? But at the end, do you like in your name? You see what I'm saying? But anyway, it says, listen to my call for help and answer my prayer. Show me how good and loyal you are. Don't judge me, your servant. No one alive could be judged innocent by your standards. So I'm not trying to sit here and tell y'all I got all the answers, bro, because right here in verse 2, I'm showing you no one alive could be judged innocent by the standards of Yahweh. I understand that. I'm trying to get the understanding of who he is. What is his name? You know, and not the understanding of he has a name, but don't call. That's the same. Don't look. Those ish people, they told us that. They've been telling us that for years. Way before you knew you was an Israelite. They told you this. You see, they tell you when we have the name. I got a question. If the name say Jehovah, but the people in what's the name say Adonai or Hashem, oh yeah, they say the name, but they don't say the name. You see what I'm saying? Yahweh, they told you these things, but then they say, well, we don't say the name. Well, y'all got different names, first of all, but don't none of y'all argue about that. Everybody just gonna say we don't say the name. It's all, you know, that's the same stuff. But anyway, my enemies are chasing me. They have crushed me into the dirt. They are pushing me into the dark ground, the dark grave, like people who died long ago. I am ready to give up. I am losing my courage. But wait a minute. This is the thing. This is going back to that verse 7 when it's saying, remember the days of the past. He's saying, but I remember what happened long ago. When? You talk about when he appeared to Moses? No, before that. Oh, when he appeared to Jacob? No, before that. When he appeared to Isaac? No, before that. You see what I'm saying? But remember what happened long ago. I am thinking about all you have done. I'm thinking about Yahweh. You took us up out of our land. You gave us up to these people. They told us they gave us bywords. They gave you a byword. They gave us everything that was filthy. Right? I'm thinking about the things that, but you did these things to us, but it's because you told us you was going to do these things. I remember that. I remember what you have done, but I also remember you are the one that delivered us. You the one that that introduced yourself to Moses as Yahweh. Not just Ahia. Don't you understand that Ahia, that right there says I am, right? Don't you know that right there is part of that conscious community stuff. When I am this, I am rich, I'm this and I'm that. So when you saying you, in a way, when you saying the Most High name is Ahia, you saying the Most High is I am. You're saying you, because if Yahweh is saying Ahia, he's saying I am. I am the beginning. I am that I am, right? What are you saying then? If he's stating himself that he is I am, how is you worshiping I am if you're not saying he is, you saying I am, right? But anyway, I am talking about what you made with your hands. He talk about what? I lift my hands in prayer to you. I am waiting for your help like a dry land waiting for rain. There we go. Uh-oh. I forgot. I didn't even put that in there. But that verse 6 that go back to that 32, right? I mean that verse 2, right? Like a dry land waiting for rain. We've been sitting here. We've been in the plantations. We've been in jails. We've been in the hood, the projects. All of these places signify dry, desolate land. Why is that though? Because we haven't had Yahawah's Torah. We haven't had his doctrine, his teachings dropping as the dew of rain. You see, we didn't know the name of Yahawah. But now all of a sudden, everybody's going against him. Right? And like I said, it goes right back to the camps and, those organizations with the Jeremiah 32. They just setting up their own idols in the temple of Yahweh, basically in the midst of Yahshua, you know what I'm saying? And making people either worship the idol in Yahweh's name, or they throw away Yahweh and the idol and come up with some some type of for some reason. I've seen a lot of people after they dive out of that, they go straight into the Proverbs 8 thing, and then it's the Most High, but it's two of them, but they in one, and then out of nowhere, it's the same doctrine. I don't even know where it's coming from, but for some reason it's like hitting our people, especially in the Torah only community, massively. You know what I'm saying? But if we go to Psalm 77 and 10 real fast, right? I'm going to go to Psalm 77 and 10, but while I'm pulling that up, I want to show you right here in 7. He says, ask your father, he will tell you. Ask your leaders, they will tell you, right? When I look at Psalm 77 and 10, right here, y'all, you see it's right. It says, then I said, okay, hold on, let me start 5. Let me go to 5. Okay. I kept thinking about the past. Yep. I kept thinking about the past, about things that happened long ago. During the night, I thought about my songs. I talked to myself, trying to understand what is happening. I wonder, how is Yahawah on forever? Will he never again speak to us? Now, look, I'm not David or whoever wrote this song. I'm not them, bro. But all I'm saying is, from 5 all the way to 8 sounds just. I mean, you can take me to 4, and it sounds like me. But the thing is, I'm talking to myself, and I'm asking, has Yahawah rejected us forever? Will he ever accept us again? But people, a lot of people. But the answer has been given to me, at least. Yahawah speaks to us through his word. I mean, that's it. Stop leaning on your own understanding. Stop thinking that if people don't agree with what I'm saying, then they're the devil, or they're you know what I'm saying. The fact of the matter is, when Yahweh is in the midst, ain't nobody even trying to take away from his word. That goes against Deuteronomy, you know. If he gives you a name, to call on his name. If he now I can see if he said, don't call on my name. Now I've seen him say, I don't accept the sacrifices. I don't accept this. I never heard him say, I don't accept you calling my name, until it was people that wasn't seeking your priests and your elders in these organizations and stuff. You know what I'm saying? He don't hear them, man. They have understanding. They can break the scriptures down to you, well, half the scriptures and half the text in a way, but you know, if you rip that New Testament book up and you get it, brothers, that they can't see them, they can't prove them. But like I said, I don't want to deviate or nothing to anything. But he says to ask. Now, you know what? That just made me think about something. Let me get Numbers 23. I'm gonna go to 23. Right now, we already know this story anyway. You know what I'm saying? We know this story. It's about Balaam and, you know, Balak and Balak, whatever they call him. And you know, he wanted Israel to be cursed. You know what I'm saying? And you know, he wanted Israel to be cursed, and you know, he's trying to tell him, I can only do what Yahweh is telling me. Now we got people that's gonna tell us, you know, let me see, I'm gonna start at like 19, I think. We got people that'll tell us, you know, this is not gonna, you know, he's you know, he's turned his back on. Look at how destitute we are. You know what I'm saying? Look at our nation. You know, look at the bad things. Our people, all we talk about is the curses, the curses, the curses, the curses, the curses, right? But watch this. Numbers 23 and 19. Yahweh is not a man that he would lie. Yahweh is not a human being. His decisions will not change. Then he will, hold on. If he says he would do something, then he will do it. If he makes a promise, then he will do what he promised. He told me to bless them. He blessed them, so I cannot change that. Right? 21. Yahweh saw no wrong in Jacob's people. He saw no sin in Yasharal. Yahweh is their Elohim, and he is with them. The great king is with them. Verse 22. Yahweh brought them out of Egypt. They are as strong as a wild ox. Now, I want to show you, what is that? Right here, 21, was it? Or, yeah. Was it 21? It says Yahweh is, keep going, let me see. Yeah, it says, Yahweh saw no wrong in Jacob's people. He saw no, see, this is the thing. Now, I'm not saying that Israel is perfect, right? I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is there's no misfortune in Yahawah's portion. You see what I'm saying? You know, we look at our people. I was looking, dang, I knew I should. Let me, matter of fact, let me see if I can pull this over fast. Give me a quick second, brothers and sisters. Give me a quick second. Cause I was looking at this. I seen this article about this Juneteenth shooting, right? And oops, hold on. Oops. So I was looking at this article. I hope I can find it. And it was a shooting going on at this Juneteenth memorial or something. I think this is it right here. But I got the one from, I mean, well, it doesn't matter. Let's see what we can find up. Let's go here. I'm gonna read some and fair use. I'm just reading an article. That's it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing nothing else. I'm gonna read the article. I ain't finna put my spin on it or nothing. So y'all ain't gotta try to flag me or nothing. All I'm gonna do is read the article. And it says, oh, well, hopefully, I'm finna see if it'll let me, do my thing. Let's see. Yeah, it kind of seemed like it's kind of trying to freeze up, but yeah, there was this article that I'm trying to pull up. It's about this rally, the Juneteenth rally, and what people getting shot. And I asked myself, there's people are like, and there's people inside of Israel, that are like, oh yeah, Juneteenth, clear, they'll tell you, but you celebrating Juneteenth as a day of slavery. Now I just got a question. They said that, matter of fact, I think it's the person who redeemed people from slavery. Now, if we see real, why did we even get put in slavery? First of all, and second, if okay, I think it got up. Hold on, wait a minute. Maybe I could play it. Okay, hold on. Fair use.
The president made aware of one of those shootings. That's right.
Now, my question is, if before, when we was freed from slavery. Now slavery deals with killings. I mean that's the biggest one. You know what I'm saying? Killing, lands being taken. Not being able to have your own things. None of that, right? I mean, you can say, well, I got my own car, I got my own house, but I mean, if them people want to come take it, they're gonna come take it. So if all of this is happening, where is y'all getting Juneteenth? You know what? I don't mean to be I don't mean to sound like, you know what I'm saying, like I'm being negative or anything, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be like negative or anything, but if Juneteenth, if y'all are celebrating Juneteenth, you see what happened. Yahawah let that happen. Why? Why? Because I'm pretty sure somebody then try to wake them up somewhere down the line. Hopefully, you know, and allow them to, you know, well, this is what Yahawah said. Oh, we don't, you know, you know, everybody has their religion. Boom, boom, boom. Before you know it, oh, I'm going to Juneteenth. Didn't know that was going to be their last march. But our people are going out to barbecue and everything, you know, for Juneteenth. You know, and they're gonna be, you know, people are gonna be like, well, there's that's misfortune right there. And y'all people, since you say, you know, your God hasn't turned his back on you. Well, you say that, but what happened about Juneteenth? You know, but right here in verse, let me get this back up here. In Numbers, right here, right here, 21. Yahawah saw no wrong in Jacob's people. He saw no sin in the okay. Blue Letter Bible. Blue Letter Bible, just in case if y'all try. What do you mean? That ain't got nothing to do with misfortune. All right. Okay. All right. What did I say? Numbers 23. All right, and 21. All right. It says, he has not beheld misfortune in Yaakov, nor has he seen trouble in Yasha'al. That means Yahawah does not see the end game of Yasha'al in any type of misfortune. Why? Because he is ours. He's not nobody else's mighty one. He's nobody else's power. You know, and this is why I said this is for the portion of Yahawah, because there's a big there's a lot of dividing going on, but for the most part, these camps and stuff are they set their God in their heart. Their God is not Yahawah. Their God is idolatry. You see what I'm saying? Because we've already seen that he would never share his glory with anybody anyway. Neither the name itself. You know what I'm saying? And you know, for anybody that, well, his name is the Yah, that's the memorial. Man, no, it doesn't. Nobody, like Brother Maratai said, ain't nobody walking around with the whole full name of Yahawah. You see what I'm saying? So, all right. Verse 8. I had some other scriptures and stuff, but no, yeah, I want to. All right, I'm sorry. Before I go there, I want to go to Habakkuk 3. I'm probably gonna read from like 2 to 13 on there, something like that, just to get a full understanding. Habakkuk 3. And I hope this, I hope this lesson is getting through the heads of our people, and they understand this has nothing to do with my opinion, my point of view, or nothing. Yahawah stated for us to seek out this book, and we'll find him. You know what I'm saying? And that's the goal for all of us. We don't want to turn our back on him. All right, Habakkuk. I'm gonna start at 1. It says, the prayer of Habakkuk the prophet. Yahweh, I have heard the news about you. I am amazed, Yahweh, at the powerful things you did in the past. Now I pray that you would do things in our time. Please, make these things happen in our own days. But in your anger, remember to show mercy to us. Selah. Yahweh is coming from Teman. The Holy One is coming from Mount Paran. Now, it says the Holy One, right? That's a title. We got to understand that. HaKodeshakah, that's a title. Now, if we want to get deeper into all of that, I mean, if we want to, I could go to etymology and stuff like the Holy One and the Creator, all of that stuff, and you know, all this stuff, all these names kind of symbolically, these people find some type of way to still put that dude, or it's some type of Egyptian or Roman, Serbian god. It's the same dude, just different names. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, it says his glory covers the heavens and his praise fills the earth. Rays of light shine from his hand, a bright shining light. There is power. There is such power hiding in that hand. The sickness went before him, and the destroyer followed behind him. He stood and judged the earth. He looked at the people of all nations, and they shook with fear. For many years the mountains stood strong, but those mountains fell to pieces. Those old hills fell down. Yahweh has always been able to do that. I saw the cities of Cushan. So then, hold up. So, you know, I hate when I hear people say, well, especially when you read about the marvelous works that Yahweh can do, and he's done all through the scriptures, right? Even though Yahweh is like nowhere to be found in the back of that book in the New Testament, they'll tell you that you can't be saved not through Yahweh. You got to go through idolatry. But right here at the top, if you go right back up to 6, right, and you hone in, he says he stood and judged the earth, not nobody else. He looked at the people of all nations, nobody else. So that cuts out all of this. You know, he was with them, but didn't say nothing until it was his time. All of that. He says he did it, not nobody else. He looked at the people of the nations, and they shook with fear. For many years the mountains stood strong, but those mountains fell to pieces. Those old hills fell down. Wait a minute, watch this. Yahweh has always been able to do that. So if he's been able to do all of this stuff, what makes you think out of the centuries of, you know, being wicked, Israel just being wicked, even though Yahweh punished us, why don't you think he can redeem us? Even though he tells us, many times he tells us, right? 7 says, I saw the cities of Cushan were in trouble, and the houses of Midian trembled with fear. Yahweh, you were angry at the rivers, but were you angry at the streams? Were you angry at the sea? Were you angry when you rode your horses and chariots to victory? Even when you showed your rainbow, it was proof of your agreement with the families of the earth. And the dry land split the rivers. The mountains saw you and shook. Verse 10, the water flowed off the land. The water from the sea made a loud noise. Okay. All right, here we go. The sun and the moon lost their brightness. They stopped shining when they saw your bright flashes of lightning. That lightning was like spears and arrows shooting through the air. In anger, you walked on the earth and punished the nations. You came to save your people and to lead your chosen king to victory. You killed the leader in every evil family. Now, see, I don't think people like understand the majesty of Yahweh, right? See, these things can't be put on nobody else. If Yahweh has a people, and this people has Yahweh, they're called in by his name. Now, how difficult is it to understand if you have a father, he has a name, and you have to address him? You know, this is Roman stuff where you can't say your dad's name and all of that, and until you get older. Well, if Yahweh was telling you in that day wherein his name is going to be set, I know I understand he's going to set up a new language. I understand all that. But this is what we have with now. If he says, call on my name, you know, or my name is, you can't just walk away from that as if it don't say that. You see what I'm saying? And our people tend to think like, no, I could do that. He'll have mercy on me. You know, that was the same thing I was thinking when I was in idolatry. You know, if just in case, if it is, well, he know my heart. He know I really want to be with him. I just got to go through. You see what I'm saying? But no. Let me keep going, man. I'm almost done, actually. I hope this gives us something. You know, I'm not the best at speaking and all of that, but I'm just trying to do my part. You know what I'm saying? You know, who gonna speak up for Yahweh? I mean, that's it. Who is Yahawah's portion? Verse 8 says, verse 8 says, okay, here we go. Oh yeah. I'm going ahead and go to the Blue Letter Bible now because I'm already knowing where this is gonna go. Alright, so matter of fact, I'm not even going to read this. I'm going straight to the what's next. We finna nip this in the bud. I'm going straight to it. Alright. Hopefully this thing act right now. Act right this time. Yep, okay, we got Hebrew name version. Alright. Let's go to, there we go. First, let me see if I can, alright. I hope y'all can see that. It says, when Ha'elion, or Elowan, or when Ha'elahim gave to the nations their inheritance, when he separated the children of men, he set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Yasharal. Now, Hanaya, can you go into the Blue Letter Bible? So I wanted to keep going back for it. Can you go and get the ESV version, or I mean, whatever? The King James version, right?
Okay,
you know, because you know. Anyway, I'm gonna read real fast. When Elohim gave to the nations their inheritance, he separated the children of men. He set the bounds of the people according to the numbers of the children of Yasha'al. For Yahawah's portion is his people. Yaakov is the lot of his inheritance. Alright. So there's this doctrine out here, right? And it goes like it's like Yahweh is an angel named Michael, and the Most High is Ha'elion, so that's a whole different entity, and Yahweh is under Ha'elion and all of this stuff, right? But I want to show you something real fast. because no, this ain't the version. What? This is weird. Hold up. There's a version where it say the children, when it says the sons of God.
Sons of God.
You see, and then there's another version that says the it refers to us as angels, right? But there's this doctrine that, you know, there's Yahweh is like under somebody else. So I want to kind of, you know, I want to break something down real fast, because, you know, this when I hear this is like the most mad thing I've ever heard, right? There we go. It say, when the Most High gave the nations their inheritance, when he divided mankind, he fixed the borders of the people according to the sons of God. Now right there, typology, replacement theology. You see what I'm saying? Now like I said, these people that's coming with this doctrine, they tend to think that the sons of God is not us, because clearly if you see in hold on.
If you all can see on our Hebrew, it says sons of Israel.
Yeah.
So
You see, it says, boom. Do that again one more time, because you see that, right? Sons of Yahawah. Now, why does it say sons of Yahawah in the Hebrew version, right? Right here, the children of Yahawah. But right here, it say the sons of God. Now, but if you go to, what is it? I think the NLT version, I believe, or one of those versions, they say the angels or something like that. It's cool. Let me see. That's even more, according to the number of his heavenly court. What does that say? Well, it's going to say Israel.
yeah, it say heavenly court. Yeah, hold on.
Okay. Greek.
Yeah, it still say
Sons of God.
the number. No, it say as in the Dead Sea Scrolls, which reads the numbers of the sons of God. The Greek version of the angels of God. In the Masoretic text reads the number of the sons of Israel. So you have different versions say different things.
Why is that? I'm pretty sure. It goes back to what I was, trying to show you guys in the 32. They, every way possible, if they got something against you, they've made their confederate against you. Don't you think these people are foolish enough to think that they can, come against Yahweh, right? So they done told you about fallen angels, all of this stuff. Well, next time somebody asks you about a fallen angel, right? You ask them about, well, who is angels? Who are the sons? All right, well, they were the sons of God. Well, who are the sons of God? Now, once again, this doctrine that I'm hearing about, right? They're saying that, that Ha'elion is one person, and then down here when you get to to 9, that's another person. That's Yahweh, but this ain't Yahweh, and he supposed to be over this. You know what I'm saying? And I guess this Yahweh supposed to own, But I want to go to something real fast. Go to let me get. let me see something. I think Genesis 11. Matter of fact, I'm right here anyway. Yeah. Genesis 11. I think it's 8. Yeah. Okay. Skipping right here anyway. All right. So it says Genesis 11. Let's start at 7. Come, let's go down and confuse the people with different language. Okay, so this is the Tower of Babel and all of that, right? You know what I'm saying? So we already know. We've heard it plenty of times, you know. But so now this is the effect of, you know, come, let's go down and confuse the people with different languages. Then they won't be able to understand each other. All right. It says, in that way, Yahweh scattered them over the world, and they stopped building the city. So, but it says that is why the city was called Babel, because that is where Yahweh confused the people. See, confused the people with different languages. What did it say? Confusion. In its way, he scattered them all over the world. Now, my question would be to a person that's saying, Ha'alion gave the nations, because this is what they like to say right here, right? They say, Ha'alion gave to the nations their inheritance, and he separated the children of men. Okay, so I'm asking, my question is, so if you say Ha'alion gave the nations their inheritance, right? If Ha'alion did that, then who is this in verse 8 in Genesis 11 and 8? Who is this then? Because it says Yahweh scattered them all over the world, right? It says Yahweh scattered them all over the world. So if Yahweh scattered them all over the world, but you saying Ha'alion gave the nations their inheritance, if Yahweh scattered everybody and made them separated, so that means he was giving nations their inheritance, right? Now, that's just one thing that I want to ask the person, if they try to come to me. How about Daniel 4, right? And then after Daniel 4, I'm probably gonna start at like 12, right? After Daniel 4, I'm going to Psalms 115, and then I'm gonna try to wrap this up real fast. I've been maybe like almost 3 hours with this. All right. So it says Daniel 4 and 12. We start at 12 through 17, and it says 13. Then as I lay there dreaming, I saw a messenger, a holy one, coming down from heaven. Right? Now, let me click on this F here real fast. Because, because people, I've heard people say this was JC. Now, if it was JC, why these people ain't putting it in there? Just to watch her, that's it. But I've heard people say this though, right? And then they try to connect it with like the Jeremiah type thing, like with the follow not the way of the heathen with the Christmas tree. Madness, bro. But anyway, it says, then as I lay there dreaming, I saw a messenger, a holy one, coming down from heaven. The messenger shouted, cut down the tree and chop off its branches, shake off its leaves and scatter its fruit, chase the wild animals and its shade and the birds from its branches, but leave the stump and the roots in the ground, bound with the band of iron and bronze and surrounded by tender grass. Let him be drenched with the wild animals among the plants of the field, right? For 7 periods of time, let him have the mind of a wild animal instead of the mind of a human. For this has been the decree by the messengers it is commanded by the holy ones, so that everyone may know that the Most High rules over the kingdoms of the world. He gives them to anyone he chooses, even to the lowliest of people. So it's a when the Most High rules, that the Most High rules over the kingdoms. Let's go to the Hebrew version, right? So we can get verse 17. Because I'm, like I said, I'm kind of appalled that people take this Deuteronomy 32, 8 and 9, and they're like, Yahweh is Michael, and Michael is Yahweh. He's Israel's God, but he ain't the God of the whole earth. And these people sometimes I think people are agents or something, right? But okay, so now here we go. It says the sentence is by the decree of the watchers, and the demand by the word of the holy ones, right? To the intent that the living may know that Ha'elion or Ha'alahain rules in the kingdom of men and gives it to whoever he will. So now we got a problem, because we know that he, Elohim, the Most High, that's all that means. You see what I'm saying? So when it says the Most High gave to the nations their inheritance, when we jump down over here to 14 to 18 in Daniel 4, right? 17, says he rules in the kingdom of men. Now, watch this. What is it? I think it's Psalms 115. Psalms 115, I think. Because, like I said, somewhere people have gotten this thing where they're replacing the Most High as if now he's just an angel. And like I said, I don't know where these people are getting this stuff from. Let me see. Let me go down to 9. I could read the whole thing, but just to shorten up time. It says, Yahshua trust in Yahweh. He is their help and their shield. House of Aaron, trust in Yahweh. He is their help and their shield. You who fear Yahweh, trust in Yahweh. He is their help and their shield. Yahweh remembers us. He will bless us. He will bless the house of Yahshua. He will bless Aaron, the house of Aaron. He will bless those who fear Yahweh, both great and small. May Yahweh increase you more and more, you and your children. Verse 15. The heavens are the heavens of Yahweh, but the rest he given to the children of men. So now, once again, this is how you cut them up. Oh, Deuteronomy 32, 8 through 9. Yahweh is an angel and Ha'elion is somebody else. Oh yeah? Well, why you say that? Oh yeah, because he separated the children of men, and he says Yahawah's portion is his people. Okay, so Psalms 115 and Psalms 115 and 16 says the heavens are the heavens of Yahweh, but the rest he hath given to the children of men. So if Ha'elion is not Yahweh, and it say in the beginning Yahweh created the heavens and the earth, and the heavens belong to Yahweh, then how is you getting anything? How is you taking Yahweh and demising him low as Michael or Michael? all because you reading Exodus wrong. So I mean, that was just something, you know. I wasn't trying to go on around nothing, or, you know what I'm saying, nothing like that. I was just trying to show people, you know, this is how wicked the system has made our people, and our people believe this stuff. If Yahweh ain't the Most High, then it ain't His name. If it's His name and He got somebody to die for Him, they playing chess with Yasha'al and y'all don't get it yet. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm also finna go to Jeremiah 25 too, right? Jeremiah 25, and yeah, Jeremiah 25. But now, what is it? I think Isaiah 43 says, you know, I formed you for myself. I think He said. Now, if Yahweh was telling you it's all for Him, you know, then we gotta have some more respect upon Yahweh, and not just keeping His commandments. See, if I don't mention who He is, and I'm putting something in my heart over Him, because or you know, sometimes Yahweh just don't allow people to see. Some people just stuck in their ways. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Jeremiah 25 and 4. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna start at 1. The word that came to Yirmiyahu concerning all the people of Yahweh in the 4th year of Joachim, the son of Yeshaiah, king of Yahweh. The same was the 1st year of Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babel, which Jeremiah the prophet spoke to all the people of Yahweh and to all the inhabitants of Yasharon, saying, from the 13th year of Yeshaiah, the son of Ammon, king of Yahweh, even to this day, these 23 years, the word of Yahweh has came to me, and He spoken to you, rising up early and speaking. But guess what? I bet you can't get what Israel didn't do. Listen. You have not listened. Yahweh has sent to you. It don't say Ha Elyon, even though He is the Most High. You know what I'm saying? But that's not His name. You see what I'm saying? You know. Well, anyway, it says Yahweh has sent to you all His servants, the prophets, rising up early and sending them, but you have not listened, nor inclined your ear to hear, saying, return you now everyone from his evil way and from the evil of your doings, and dwell in the land that Yahweh has given you to your fathers from of old and even forever. So, I mean, that once again, you know, where y'all, you know, hey, if it say right here, Yahweh has given you to the land. He's given you, like he's the one that allotted. You know what I'm saying? He gave His portion out, and you know He allotted His own portion. This is mine, but He gave everybody their own. You know, all the nations. That's all that I wanted to bring out of there. You know what I'm saying? But let me go to 6 real quick, real fast, right? Because this might be important. It says, and don't go after other gods to serve them or worship them, and don't provoke me with anger with the work of your hands. I will do you. He's saying, don't do this and I won't do no harm to you. Now I'm not going like a lot of these people that don't like what you're saying and be like, you're gonna get destroyed, Yahweh go kill you and this and this and this. But Yahweh saying he won't do you no harm if you don't follow after other gods and worship them. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, if He's telling you who is saying this, He could easily say, thus says Ha Elyon, all through the scripture. He could easily say HaKodesh Barah, the Holy Creator, through the scriptures. He could say Yah through the scriptures. He doesn't. When you look into this Hebrew word of God, all caps, and the Lord, all caps, they all signify the same exact thing. So He's saying to you, don't go after anything else. And he says you won't listen to him either. It's crazy, bruh. But our people, Yahawah's portion will. Now, once again, look, you Israelites, don't come to my channel try to say I'm trying to cause discord. Everybody has their breakdown. I mean, they spills and stuff about Yahawah, about every other name, how they could get along with any name. But the moment Yahawah comes in, everybody got a problem. That lets me know there's something about that name. You know? I want to run down Deuteronomy 26 real fast. I'm going to do Deuteronomy 26, and I'm going to come right back to Jeremiah, probably chapter 10. Deuteronomy 26. All right, Deuteronomy 26, starting at the 15th verse. It says, look down from your holy habitation from heaven and bless your people, Yasharah, in the ground which you have given us, as you swore to our fathers, a land flowing with milk and honey. This day Yahawah, your Elohim, commands you to do these statutes and ordinances. You shall therefore keep and do them with all your heart and with all your soul. Now watch this. You have declared Yahawah this day to be your God. This is about being Yahawah's portion. So you can, whatever. But if you have not declared Yahawah this day to be your God, it says, and that you would walk in his ways and keep his statutes and his commandments and his ordinances and listen to his voice. Where is his voice? In the Torah. The Torah is telling you, he's telling you his name. He's telling you who he is. You know what I'm saying? He's telling you what your ancestors knew him by first. There's plenty of all those titles. They're names of certain times Yahawah is presenting itself, and that's the appearance, what they get, so to speak. But yeah. 18 says, and Yahawah has declared you this day to be a people of his own possession. That's his portion, man. You have to come into the fold of Yahawah. There's so many most highs. There's so many holy creators. There's so many people saying Yah. There's so many other nations saying Yahuwah. All of these, bruh, all of them. But Yahawah says that his name is dreadful amongst the heathen. What scripture? Matter of fact, before I go to Jeremiah 10:10 real fast. Because Yahawah tells us clear that his name is dreadful amongst the heathen, bro. So if his name is dreadful amongst the heathen, you mean to tell me his name has been around this whole time and nobody in Israel knew it except him? They've been saying Yahuwah this whole time. They've been saying the Holy Creator this whole time. They've been saying Yahweh, all of these other names. They've been saying them the whole time, but his name is supposed to be dreadful amongst the heathen, though. I've yet one time to ever hear even a Gentile say praise Yahawah.
Okay.
Jeremiah 10:10. All right.
10:10. Okay, we start at 8.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna start at Jeremiah 10:8, and these are my notes as well too. But they are together brutish and foolish. The instruction of idols, it is but a stock. There is silver beaten into plates, which is brought from Tarshish, and gold from Euphrates, the work of the what was that? Arctur. I don't know what that word is, so I'm gonna keep it. Jeremiah 10. Super sorry about that, y'all. But whatever. And of the hands of the goldsmith, blue and purple for their clothing. They are all the work of the skillful men. But Yahweh is the true God or power of Elohim. He is the living Elohim and the everlasting King. At his wrath the earth trembles, and the nations are not able to abide his indignation. Okay. Thus shall you say to them, the gods that have not made the heavens and the earth, these shall perish from the earth and from under the heavens. He made the earth by his power. He has established the world by his wisdom. Okay, for those people who, I don't know, separate wisdom from Yahweh. And by his understanding has he stretched out the heavens. I'm going to keep going.
Yeah, keep going.
Okay, so when he utters his voice, there is a tumult of waters in the heaven, and he causes the vapors to ascend from the ends of the earth. He makes lightning from the rain and bring forth the wind out of his treasures. Every man is become brutish and is without knowledge. Every goldsmith is disappointed by his engraved image, for his molten image is falsehood, and there is no breath in them. They are vanity, a work of delusion. In the time of their visitation they shall perish.
Now, I'm gonna hone in right here. Now, first of all, Yahweh just killed y'all. He just Jeremiah and Yahweh. They just debunked your whole wisdom is the woman. Proverbs 8 thing, and connecting that with John 3:16 with something or whether he murdered all of that right there with the wisdom. It's his wisdom. Ain't no it's wisdom on the right hand of Yahweh. It's not happening. It ain't never happened. Okay, just get that get that in consideration. Take that in consideration. Verse 16, right? Now y'all like precept on precept, right? Line up on line, right? Here a little, there a little, right? All right. This finna seal the deal for the portion of the portion of Yahweh, Yahawah's portion. Verse 16. The portion of Yaakov is not like these, for he is the former of all things, and Yashar is the tribe of his inheritance. Yahweh Sabaoth is his name. That's what Jeremiah 10:16. Well, Jeremiah 51:19 says the portion of Yaakov is not like these, for he is the former of all things, and Yashar is the tribe of his inheritance. The Yahweh of hosts is his name. All right. So let's get this in another version. Let's go ESV, NLT. It don't matter, because we need to see the portion. You see what I'm saying? Let me see. Why is it not? Hold on. First, let's go to King James version. See what they say. Right now, that was just Jeremiah 10:16, literally precepting with Jeremiah 51:19, right? Saying the same thing. Okay, the portion of Yaakov is not like them, for he is the former of all things, and Yasharal is the rod of his inheritance. Yahweh of hosts is his name. The portion of Yaakov is not like them, for he is the former of all things. Okay, so now you got King James Version. Now let's jump over to, let's see, we got ESV. Let's see what they say. Yeah, and you know, the reason why I'm bringing this stuff out, because the title of this video is Yahawah's Portion. We've shown you that he has his name. We know goodness well there is no I wish I could. I'll try to see if I can do it next time. Go through my book, take some screenshots or something like that to, you know what I'm saying, show y'all there is no oohs and A's and
I know. I can bring it up. I got it.
all of that. Okay.
I got the chart pulled up on my
I'm
other screen.
not gonna bring this up for us real fast. It says now in the ESV version, right? It says, now not like these is he who is the portion of Yaakov, for he is the one who formed all things. Now these people that tell you, this is where I was getting at, because these people that tell you stuff, something like, oh, that was in the past. It says the former. Nah, bruh. It means he is the one who formed all things, and Yashar is the tribe of his inheritance. Yahweh of hosts is his name. Who is the tribe? Who is the portion of? Who is the tribe of Yahweh's inheritance? Who? Yashar is the tribe of his inheritance. Of whose inheritance? Huh? Who is the portion of Yaakov? Who is the portion of Yaakov? It has to be Yahweh. Okay. All right. Y'all want? Okay. One more. Right. Just one more. Right. Just one more. Let me see. I already did this one. I'm tripping. Skip it. NLT. All right. But the God of Israel is no idol. He is the creator of everything that exists, including his people, his own special possession. Yahweh of Shemaim, the Yahweh of heaven's army is his name. It says the God of Israel is no idol. So when you saying, oh, you know, Yahweh is an idol name, the God of Israel is no idol. Don't make me go back into the Lord again. Yahweh, I'm sorry for saying that. Don't make me going back into that again. It's going to tell you, you got that chart? Matter of fact, hold on.
Yeah, I got the chart. I can
Yeah, no, matter of fact, you know what? Ooh, this for all you Paul haters. You Paul lovers. Guess what I'm finna do? I'm finna let her go ahead and do her thing. Watch this.
Okay, so here's the chart. So you see on the right, you have the modern Hebrew, the Greek, and the Latin. So I'm just gonna say it for the people out there. If you're speaking modern Hebrew, you're speaking Yiddish. Those are by the other nation who claim, you know, those, we can't say the name, the J people, you know, who's pretending to be us. So you're speaking their language if you're speaking the modern Hebrew. So over here on the left, you have the ancient Semitic / Hebrew. So you have the early, the middle, and the late. Now, I've seen some people use the late. We haven't been learning that. We learned like the middle one, and we haven't learned the early one yet. But I prefer the middle one because it looks closest to the earliest one. So now I'm going to get into the YHWH. So let me find it. Okay. Where do we at? So we have this. We like this is the Y, and you have the H right here. That's the hay, and then you have the W. Now I believe this is what they keep changing. You see, it looks like a Y. They keep changing this from a Wa, so that's how you get the Ya, then the Ha, and the Wa. sound. They keep changing this to the U sound, but that's not correct. It's Y. So it'll be Yahawah. There is an H at the end. So, I mean, I guess you could say Yahawah, but that wouldn't make sense because you dropped that extra A at the end. So it's just Yahawah. So that's how you get Yahawah. And these people are changing this letter. And of course, it's Psalms 83, Crafty Council. They're trying to change the name and get rid of the name. So you people out there do not fall for that, because that's all that they're doing is just trying to change the name and remove the name of Yahweh. So there you go. But I will scroll up again and scroll down slowly so you all can see the difference. Now, if I was you all, I would definitely get the chart so you can just see all the different. You can see the different Hebrew and then the Greek and the Latin. And you can see our alphabet. The English alphabet is at the very end. And that's Latin. Isn't that crazy? So the English alphabet is actually Latin. So I guess you say we're speaking Latin. Not even English. So yeah, just thought about it right now. The more you know. But that's how people. I don't go back to speaking.
See? Now, all right. So now, it didn't come out of my mouth. You can't say, oh, this is his video, so he's trying to put his own twist to it. You can look, I mean, if you see it right here, maybe after, you can come back to this part. It's around 3 hours and 15 minutes, right? And go pause this if you don't have any resources to get it. It's right here for it, people. Now, like my wife was saying, like Hanaya was saying, we learn the middle one. I mean, of course, we plan on doing the other ones, but we do the middle one, and the reason why is because well, she already explained. It's just more original. Now the early one, that's going to be that's going to be a work. That's going to be a blessing when we get that too. All praise Yahweh for it all, right? All right, so where we at? Okay, yeah, I went there real fast. Let me jump down. Let me go to here. So we'll try to wrap this up real fast for you. I know y'all probably got stuff to do. So verse 9, Deuteronomy 32 and 9, it says, Yahweh chose his people to be his own, the people of Yaakov to belong to him. Now, if we look at is it Psalms? Yeah, Psalms 135, right? Hold on. Let me get this real fast. All right. Now it says, I like to do this sometimes just because I know they ain't gonna have it in there, which is weird. Like, why y'all won't put it? It's supposed to be Hebrew. Y'all won't even put Jehovah in there. You feel me? That's supposed to be. But anyway, it says, praise ye Yahweh, praise Yahweh, praise the name of Yahweh, praise him, you servants of Yahweh. What does it say? I'm not finna say. I ain't finna. Can you tell me what that say, please, Hanaya, please?
Listen, praise Yahweh, praise the name of Yahweh, praise him, you servants of Yahweh.
Does it say praise? Let's say praise Yahweh, praise the Holy Creator, or praise the name of the Holy Creator, or praise the name of the Most High.
No.
It says what?
Praise Yahweh.
Praise the name of Yahweh.
Praise
him, you servants of Yahweh. You see? The service of Yahweh is what? This faith. Yahawah's portion, right? you who stand in the house of Yahweh, in the court of Elohim's Bayah. Right? Bayah is house. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yes, it is.
Salaki, I was on mute. I was on mute this whole time. But it says, it definitely says, praise the name of Yahweh. I don't even know if they caught that or not, but it says praise the name. You who stand in the house, in the bayah of Yahweh, in the courts of Elohim's bayah, right? It says praise Yahweh, for Yahweh is good. Sing praises to his name, for that is pleasant. It doesn't say for that is it's a maybe. It don't say, for his name is kind of, it's iffy. I don't know if it's not. It don't say sing praises to Yah, for that is pleasant. It says sing praises to his name, for that is praise. It says praise Yahweh. Now he's saying sing praises to his name. Yahweh done gave you his name. He done told you that he got a name, but y'all still don't want to call on it. Or if you do want to call it, you want to be in idolatry, bro. This is not part of Yahawah's portion. I love my people, but our people are so stiff-necked, man. Verse 4 says, for Yahawah has chosen Yaakov for himself, Yasharal as his possession. So, now I understand that, like, our people are like, see, he chose us for his portion. But the thing is, my real honest question is, if you supposed to do what Yahweh says do, right? And it says praise the name of Yahweh, and you not praising his name, you're not praising his name, or you're praising the name somebody gave you. Because I'm telling you, most of people don't know the name of Yahweh because they don't study. They just become, they just like Exodus. Go talk to Yahweh face to face. Nope. Moses, you go do it. Here you go. Yahweh bring us out. JC and real. He can't save you. All right. Well, go to Yahweh by yourself. Nah, okay, I'll go to but praise his name. Oh, praise the Most High. No, praise his name. Oh, okay, praise the Holy Creator. No, his name. Praise Yah. You're not David, bruh. What is his name? That's what you praise. Why? For I know that Yahweh is great, that our line is above all gods. All those other names have to be like, what to me, this is what I'm saying. Because I don't want nobody, you know what I'm saying? But it seemed to me all those other names are gods. Why? Because all the gods of the other nations are idols, and every nation got the part to do with every name except with the name of Yahweh. Right? What is it? I think it's a dude named like Vocab Alone or somebody like that. I don't know who it was. They say they discovered the ancient Paleo Hebrew. Still never even heard him say Yahweh. But he know good as well ain't no oohs nothing in there, right? But that ain't his name. His name supposed to be dreadful among the heathen. I guess. We got, okay. All right, let me just finish out these what's the names real fast. I'm gonna go ahead and go up here anyway since I'm right here. Let me go to limitation real fast. Limitation chapter 3, I think. All right, Lamentations chapter 3. All right, the subtitle of this: hope of relief in Yahweh's mercy. Remember my affliction and my misery, the wormwood and the gall, My soul still remembers them and is bowed down within me. This I recall to my mind. Therefore have I hope. What is he going to recall? If it is of Yahawah's loving kindness that we are not consumed, because his compassion doesn't fail. It's because of, I mean, like, once again, man, the portion of being Yahawah's is starting to become more and more clear, because where there's places that other names could be presented, other titles, his name goes there instead, right? 23 says, they are new every morning, great is your faithfulness. It's this song, I heard this song, this Christian song, and the dude come out, he says, God of Abraham, you're the God of, and I'm like, okay. Then as you go on, then they saying, great is your faithfulness. All right, cool, that's Limitations. Then at the end of the song, the sisters say, JC, thank you, JC. You see what I'm saying? But it says, it is of Yahawah's loving kindness that we are not consumed, not JC, but because his compassion doesn't fail. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness, Yahawah. Great is Yahawah's faithfulness. It's 24. Here we go. Yahawah is good. Yahawah is my portion, says my soul. Therefore will I hope in him. I'm not an idolater. I believe in the Most High. Yahawah is my portion, says my soul. Like my mind, my heart, my gut, says my soul. Therefore, I will hope in him. I put my trust in Yahawah. Who do you put your trust in? Because I just want to cut to the chase. If you say the Most High is your portion, when you read it, when you read that chapter where you're saying that Elohim is the portion, which that's the Most High. If you read, he states his name there. So you can't say the Most High is your portion if you don't at least consider. Okay, see, the thing is, it's most of the time it's the people that don't want to call on the name that's going to get offended at this, right? But this is not to offend you guys. I'm here because these people have played so much of a game on us that we've turned away from Yahawah in so many ways. You got people that'll tell you JC is fake, but then to tell you that for God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten, all that stuff, and they'll say that that's Proverbs 8, bro. And it's not, it's wisdom, and it's not JC. But they say they're the Most High only, bruh. They say they, they put Most High over everything. But then there's something else. The truth is the truth, man. And I love my people. Our people want to hurt everyone that brings them Yahawah's word. I don't want to get on my channel and somebody just, oh yeah, brother, I done came up with a new doctrine or something that's going off and ain't nobody said nothing about it. Then somebody want to hit my comment. Yeah, you came up with some good information. That was good. But y'all accept that. But as soon as I say, you might want to think about who you saying you praising. I'm not trying to hear it, especially after today, bruh, because Yahawah's telling you his name. He's told you who his portion is, the ones that call on his name and that hope in him. 25 says Yahawah is good to those who wait on him, for the soul that seeks him. You got to seek Yahawah, man. That's all it breaks down to. Give me Exodus 19. I'm finna close it out. Exodus 19. I'm finna close out. I'm just gonna read 1 through 8. It was really 3 through 8, but I started 3. I guess. All right. Let's see. Exodus 19. All right. Verse 3. All right, it says, then Moshe climbed up to the mountain to meet with Yahweh. So can you read this for me? Never mind, I got it. To meet with Yahweh. Yahweh spoke to him on the mountain and said, tell this to Yasharal, the great family of Yaakov. You people saw what I did to the people of Mizraim. You saw that I carried you out of Egypt like an eagle and brought you here to me. So now I tell you to obey my commands and keep my agreement. So if you do this, you will be my own special people. The whole world belongs to me, but I am choosing you to be my own special people. You will be a special nation, a kingdom of priests. Moshe, you must tell Yasharal what I've said. So Moshe climbed down the mountain and called the Zaquan of the people together. Moshe took the Zaquans everything Yahweh had commanded him to tell him. All the people spoke at the same time and said, we will obey everything Yahweh says. He said, we will obey everything the Most High says.
No, it says Yahweh.
We will do everything the Holy Creator says.
No, Yahweh.
We will do everything Yah says.
No, Yahweh.
You know, then Moshe went back up to the mountain and told Yahweh that the people would obey him. You see the crafty counsel, right? They put the lowercase there. Crafty. And told Yahweh that the people would obey him. Then Yahweh said to Moses, I will come to you in a thick cloud. I will speak to you. All the people will hear me talking to you. I will do this so that they will always believe what you tell them. Then Moshe told Yahweh everything the people had said. Alright? It says, now I want to hone in on this verse 8 real fast, right? Because even though, you know, like I said, I'm about to shut it down, right? But verse 8 says, all the people spoke at the same time and said, we will obey everything Yahweh says.
Right, so they all agreed in unison. They agreed to the covenant.
Bruh, you have to say that again. Speak up. Say it again.
They all agreed in unison. They all agreed to the covenant. No one made them do it. Moses came and they said, we will obey everything Yahweh says. They agreed in unison to the covenant.
Now, I might be reaching, but a part of everything Yahweh says sounds like you got to do everything. This whatever you just get. Didn't they give him a name, or didn't they call him by the name? I should say. They didn't say we will obey everything Ahaya says. Which is this is the moment of, you know what I'm saying? This Exodus. So this is what Exodus 19. So this is like, you know, they've already been, you know, presented to Yahweh, and you know, I am has been, you know, told to them, but they didn't say Yahweh. I mean, they didn't say We would do everything Ahaya, or I am that I am says, or we would do everything that HaKodesh Bara, the Holy Creator, says. It said that everything that Yahweh says, man. So there's a name put on this. And this is the reason why we got to understand, if they told us, if we know that these people lie to us and they told us constantly, they told us this. His name is gone. He took his name away from us. They told us this. Why would you go right back around and go into their spookiness? These are the same people that don't believe in JC either, right? Remember that. You jump out of JC and you go along with them. And they say, don't call it by his name. You're going against the agreement. I'm going to close out at Psalms 119 again. Psalms 119, 52. These words that I'm saying to you guys, it's not to, make you mad, make any enemies or anything. I really here want y'all to understand that this war that is going on, well, it's not a war, because Yahweh he stops wars, but this what's the word, this conspiracy that they have on us, right? They've conspired against us. They've conspired against Yahweh. And with that being said, we should know that if they told us his name is gone, but his name starts to ring out of nowhere, we got to understand these people are the one that want to, his name to be off. Away with. Not Yasharal. That's how we get saved. That's how we get delivered through out of this mess. When Yahawah'S portion, which is clearly he's already, his portion is the ones that have navigated itself through the New Testament to see his false. But then, do you really want to be his portion? Or are you going to satisfy yourself with, I follow the God of the Israelites, but we got many gods? Well, we don't have many gods. We got a lot of idols, but there's only one God. Everyone knows that. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Psalms 119. I'm going to start at 51. It says, people full of pride are always making fun. Okay, I went over that. Now watch this. Verse 52. I remember the laws you gave us long ago, Yahweh, and you bring me comfort. I am overcome with anger when I see people who have stopped following your teachings. Your laws are the songs I sing. Right? What are his laws? Part of his law is no other gods before him. You know what I'm saying? Part of his law is, what does it say? Sing to his name. You see? The songs I sing. Wherefore, I am living. Wherever I am living. Oh, we're not in the land no more. So Yahweh ain't give, the Most High didn't give us his name. We ain't in the land, so we can't say his name. Well, our only destination was to get out of the New Testament. Stay out of idolatry. Don't call on no names. No, we ain't supposed to call on none of the names. It say don't call on the gods of the name of other gods. They don't say don't call on the name of your God. It doesn't say that. It says, Yahweh, in the night I remembered your name and I obeyed your teachings. All right? And I'm going over this again because this is the part that we need to be settled in. 56 and 57. Okay. Yahweh, in the night I remembered your name and I obeyed your teachings. This happened because I carefully obey your instructions. You see this, right? This is what we got to do. We talk about, keeping the commandments and stuff, and that's good. But part of the commandments and his instruction is calling on him. You see? I don't want people to think like they have some type of I don't know. They got some type of card or something, some get out of jail free card if they don't do it wholly. If they don't do all of the law, you know what I'm saying? They want to pick and choose, and we cannot do that. That's not what Yahawah said. Once we entered into a covenant and we said what did it say? We would do everything that Yahawah said. That's him. Not nothing else. You can't, if you don't have the presence of the Most High, Yahawah, which once again it states it in the same chapter, then this place is full of idolatry, man. It's full of it, and our people can't seem to, get through it for nothing. A lot of people don't look at it as a big problem, but I do. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, you got anything you want to say tonight?
My bad. Not really. I was edified by the lesson, and and see to call on the name. We're supposed to call on the name, not the titles. There's a difference between the title and the name. And also, just for those JC viewers, I just thought about this too while we was doing the lesson. Okay, if he was wrong, why didn't all the scriptures say we then? When you just say we instead of I. So yeah, I guess that's something to think about. But hopefully y'all, was edified once again and you learned something. Shalom, people.
Yeah, shalom. So, this was a pre-recorded video. If you watching right now, if you want to come in, you can. I'll give it a little time. As we do that, we're gonna sit back and listen to some stuff, and then after that, we're gonna call it quits. So, with that being said, I hope Most High blesses you, keep you in perfect peace, and stay in Yahawah's will. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So with that being said, I'm gonna close out with this song again.